Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker.
He looks at vaginas all day long.
Don't just stare at it, eat it.
He looks at vaginas all day long.
Don't just stare at it, eat it.
You keep your hands off of my mule.
You would have an enormous Schwanzstücke.
Have you seen my wiener?
What knockers? Why don't you stop playing with yourself, Willie?
Do you know what a boob is?
Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina.
Don't just stare at it, eat it.
Hey, good morning, everyone.
Hello.
It's the One virus spreading across America. Thanks to the fine folks at XM Satellite Radio. We're having the balls to hire Anthony and I.
The balls.
The balls. Oh, my God. Wake the fuck up.
What?
Ah.
You all right?
I'm fine, actually. Got up at 3:15 for some reason.
3:15?
3:15.
That's stupid.
It really is stupid. All right.
Just push it. I push it later and later each day.
I'm starting to notice that, actually.
I love... Me?
I'm kidding.
I'm in here every goddamn day before you.
I actually beat you to work today for once. And I live, what, a mile away? You live 25 miles away.
I signed in, and I had to write 5 a.m., and I saw you signed in, and it was 5 a.m. So
Yeah.
you must have gotten in about a minute before.
No,
me.
actually, I'm too lazy to look at the watch. I write 5 a.m. every morning.
Doesn't matter what time you
No,
come in.
yeah.
I know, me too.
That's, and then we got a new guy downstairs. I don't know if I like the new guy.
Controversy.
You like the new guy?
I don't like the new guy. You know why? He's lock the door guy.
Yeah, but he's a nice, friendly guy.
Don't
He
care.
greets you with a smile.
I like mean guy downstairs who keeps the door unlocked.
Mean ex-convict guy you like better?
Mean drunk guy, ex-con.
We don't know if he's drunk. I mean, it does look like he may
I'd say drunk.
hit the bottle here and there because, he's his own boss.
But he keeps the front door unlocked. Now, nice guy is all smiles, which, by the way, I don't like that in the morning either. I'd rather have the grumpy guy at the door. Then you don't have to put on that fake smile and go, hey, good morning. I just go, like, grumpy guy, I hand him my card. I'm like, hey. I give him a, hey.
And he's like, give me a card.
Yeah, give me a card.
Give me a card.
I sign it. I sign the little sign-in sheet, and I'm up. I didn't have to ring the bell. This morning, I'm outside. I'm ringing the bell, and then the guy comes up. He's all cheery. Hey, good morning.
Good morning to you.
And then I got to plaster on I feel compelled to put on a fake smile and go, hey, how you doing? Like, all of a sudden, I have to give this energy, this performance that I really don't want to do.
Yeah, well, all right.
So, me, I don't like new guy. I want old drunk guy back.
I might be with you, and you know how much I hate him.
I know, you can't stand him.
But I need that door open so we can get right in. Mm-hmm. Especially now that it's kind of wintry out there these days.
Yeah.
Here in New York City, anyway. Mm-hmm. It's a national radio show. This is a national radio show. Why are we broadcasting in New York City in the middle of winter? Well, it's not middle of winter, but it will be in another month or so. So we got to start planning now.
You want to go down in Florida or something?
We should definitely. Why do we have to stay in New York City?
We don't.
Why are we broadcasting at 6 in the morning on the East Coast?
We don't. We don't have to.
There's going to be changes in 05. Lots and lots of changes in 05. Yes. This 6 to 10 thing doesn't make sense. So, how about 7 to 11?
7 to 11. Now, that'd be good. An extra hour.
Extra hour, and then maybe we could get the West Coast involved a little bit, because I'm getting emails from people bitching, saying, look, man, we're just not awake when you guys are broadcasting, and we would like to participate.
Yeah, we get those sleepy people from the West Coast that call us.
Maybe we squeeze it, and we go 7 to 11.
7 to 11 from where? From
West Palm Beach.
West Palm Beach?
I don't know. Somewhere warm.
Yeah. Would that be
I've never
nice?
been to Nashville. I hear XM has studios in Nashville.
Why
don't we do a week
there?
or two in Nashville?
But is it warm there?
Yeah,
really?
It's warmer than this.
Yeah?
Yeah.
In the winter?
Yeah.
I hear tell it gets pretty cold down there.
How about we go to Vegas? No, then one of us would die. That wouldn't be
Vegas
smart. Miami, that's not smart either, Ben. We know now.
Oh, Miami.
We know we have to kind of be responsible. So we know we got to pick a warm city that Kind of has a nightlife, a little bit of partying, but not too much. Vegas, too much. South Beach, Miami, way too much. Tennessee, Nashville,
Yeah.
might do the trick.
I think the responsibility thing that you're talking about might be encroaching a little on the show.
What do you mean?
I've just noticed we're kind of thinking a little too much on this show.
You think?
Yeah. It's kind of good, but it kind of takes away that.
How are we thinking too much?
I don't want to get into details.
How are we thinking too much? Are you insane? Were you here last Wednesday?
Yes, I was.
And we were thinking too much?
But no. Now that's a pretty good example of how much we have to be thinking. I just don't want it to kind of get carried away and us kind of, well, let's keep things in perspective.
I think we have.
Okay. Let's do. I'm not saying we haven't. I'm not saying we haven't. Let me get that straight. I'm not saying we haven't.
We made some changes after Wednesday's show.
I know we did.
I think they were smart changes. By the way, the faithful listeners, they're not stupid.
Yeah.
They're all like, so why didn't you replay Wednesday's show over the weekend?
Yeah, I know.
Why did they play a show from November 19th instead of playing the show? We know what the deal is. Every weekend, you guys play all the shows from that prior week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm not saying we haven't.
We have all the little, investigators and spies on the message boards. They're all trying to figure things out. They're like, we know there had to be some kind of problem.
Yeah. You won't be hearing this sound anymore.
What sound would that be?
Oh, let's just say a certain machine.
Don't worry, we're not going to overthink things on this show.
That's all I'm saying.
I think a lot of us got a little paranoid after Wednesday's show.
Yeah. I just don't want that to affect anything maybe in the future that we might.
And we want to be here a while.
Yeah.
We actually want to be here for a while. Just for a while.
Just a little while.
I don't think we'll make 10 years at XM Satellite Radio, but...
You don't?
But 3 or 4 would be nice.
You don't think we'll make 10?
10 years here?
Yeah, I don't
Holy
think so
ass. You kidding me?
We haven't made 10 years anywhere.
No, we make about 3 years at every place we go. That's it.
That is true. Why is that?
Our shelf life is about 3 years.
3 years, and then we start to rot.
Actually, NEW, we made 4 years. That was good.
Did we make 4?
Yeah,
we
made 4. That? Yeah, we signed a 3-year deal, and then we signed our big deal, and we made it a year into that deal, and we got canceled.
I thought it was only 3.
No, we made 4, which was a new record for us.
So we were really rotting.
There are radio guys that just spend their whole careers in one city, one station.
One station.
We're just assholes.
We are.
We really are.
God.
It would be nice to just have a long-lasting career at one place.
Imagine 10 years at one place. You're coming in, you go to work, you leave. You've been there 10 years. Everything becomes pat.
Right.
You just know your commute in every day.
We just throw our careers in chaos every 3 years and then have to start over.
Start all over.
I think it makes us work a little harder.
We got to adjust everything. Our lives get thrown up in the air. 10 years, you could go through it asleep.
You could just call in the show.
Call it in every day.
Call it in. Just sit here and do the same old crap over and over again.
The entertainment value to the listener is just the fact that you're there every day.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't even matter what the hell you do.
No.
Does that dream come true or nightmare?
I don't know. But we're here at XM Satellite Radio. We couldn't be happier. They're still taking their time getting things together for us, but eventually we'll figure it out.
Are they? I haven't even noticed anymore.
Well, we want these cameras on. They got these stupid cameras so they can take a look at us down there in Washington. So we're like, well, if they're looking at us in Washington and see that everything's okay, I think they're trying to, spy on us to see what time we leave after the show's over.
Oh, you think?
Oh, yeah.
I think I like the ones they have in the elevator. They catch me picking gook out of my eyes every morning, and you don't notice until you look in the mirror that you're picking in and you see the camera there.
Right.
Those are working.
But these cameras should be online for the fans.
Yeah, that way you could.
We asked about that. I don't know, a month ago easily. The office is almost complete.
Mm-hmm.
Now that we've been here for 2 months, so
maybe it's because of things like Wednesday's show. That the cameras are.
I don't know what you. Let's not talk about Wednesday's show.
Ixnay on the end Wednesday. Nay.
Wednesday never existed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It was we were on Thanksgiving vacation.
That's
Wednesday,
right.
Thursday, Friday.
There was another Opie and another Anthony doing the show Wednesday.
Yeah, the same Opie and Anthony that.
Does anyone take cabs to work? By the way.
Oh!
Do you
who's
see
raising their hand in here? Ben.
I almost saw a 4-car pileup because cabs. Does this happen to you guys? They get so aggressive at this time of the morning because there's no fares out there and they got to make their money. I'm scared to raise my hand. At the end of my block, I raise my hand, get the cab, and I shoot down here. It's like literally 2-3 minutes. But I have to make sure there's only one cab in the distance.
Oh, really?
And I forgot today. So I raised my hand. There were 3 cabs and then a delivery truck. The delivery truck was in the middle, and all 3 cabs are going as fast as they can and making hard lefts to the left side of Columbus Avenue to try to pick me up. There was almost a horrendous accident just to pick me up. Cars skidding and everything.
A white guy at this hour with blonde hair. You know what a rarity you are, though?
Yeah, right?
For a cabbie, what a treat.
Oh, he doesn't have to worry.
Yeah.
He can just pick you up and take you there and know he's going to get his money.
An aptly-cheeked blonde boy.
One car.
No gunfire involved.
The car that won, stops, jams on the brakes. The other cab missed him by literally an inch. And I'm sitting there like horrified. I'm not kidding. It was unbelievable this morning. And then the guy's like, "Get in." I'm like, "Whoa! I think I think I might just walk to work today." You get the same thing?
Yeah, you get 3 fighting. You always got to wear your seatbelt too. I have a friend that's a dentist. At least once a month.
Oh, we
hear
they slam,
about that. Boom! You go into that partition. You knock your teeth out.
Plexiglass partition is just a tooth extractor.
But it's crazy what they'll do to get a fare at this time in the morning.
I actually like to wait until I see one that's 5 lanes over, and then I stick my alabaster hand up. And I watch him just shoot across.
Shoot across.
I'm hoping one of these animals is paralyzed, trying to pick up the tipping white man. The black guy in the Santa hat today was my cabbie.
Oh yeah,
really?
Yeah, black dude in a Santa hat.
Oh, now they're dressing up, trying to get their tips.
Yeah. I yell at these guys too because some of them try to take the long way. I'm like, dude, it's 4:45 in the morning. I'm not a tourist, obviously. I'm going to work. What are you doing?
How do they try to take you? Like around Columbus Circle?
No, they try to shoot down, I guess it would be 8th Avenue.
8th Avenue goes up.
9th Avenue.
9th Avenue.
You go down 9th?
Yeah, and whatever.
Oh, I see.
For people in Alabama, they don't care.
Well, let's just say they're trying to take the law, and they're trying to
there's an obvious way to get to where we broadcast, 57th and 6th Avenue, and some of them like to take, shoot down 9th and then cut over, which adds a little money to their fare. I'm like, how desperate are you for money? I yell at these guys every morning. And right at that moment where it's obvious they have to, go left, I'm always screaming, because at 50-50, they want to go straight. It's like, it's so out of the way. It's not even funny.
Needs explosives.
Yeah.
They're, every dollar counts.
You're going to be having a big Christmas party at your 54th floor penthouse apartment this Christmas?
Who?
No, nobody got that?
No, 54th floor?
Yeah.
He
got it. Anthony got it.
Oh.
I don't know. That was bad.
54th floor he lives on?
I don't know. He would talk.
What are you doing, Ben?
I don't know.
I don't know what you mean, Ben.
Ben's doing shtick.
I'd like to go to a party.
Ben was very confident to step up to the mic
know.
and
He
blurt
looked
that out.
And then I messed up.
He blurted that out like a pro.
I ain't even dressed for a party.
Went nowhere.
Awful.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
What happens if I'm at the party and I'm putting salami in my pocket and the woman goes, "Don't steal it"? And I'll go, "But if it's free, I ain't stealing it." What happened? You're like, "I slept on a banana peel." That's the greatest line in Midnight Cowboy. They want to know what happened to his bum leg.
All right.
Oh, Ben.
Well,
I didn't get it. I'm like, yeah, sure.
I was making a joke because remember the last time Opie had his little football party and we talked about the party and
now he's
he was talking about a neighborhood.
Even worse.
Yeah.
But seriously, if you're having a party, I do want to go. I like Christmas parties.
all right, maybe I'll throw a little party. I don't know.
You really should.
Soiree, Opie?
Why not?
BYOT. It's a bring your own table.
I'm getting new stuff every day, by the way.
Are you?
Oh, yeah.
What do you have that's new?
Well, you helped me get the computer.
That'll help.
I got a Posturpedic mattress to go downstairs so I can sleep in the cave because people keep me awake. You go to bed at 8:30 and you get pissed off at the people still walking the sidewalks and the cabbies driving down your road and stuff. And also I got homeless guys that like to sleep outside my window for some reason.
Really?
Oh, yeah, and they just babble in languages you've never heard before.
You got to get the...
Because I don't want to explain where I live, but it's a perfect little nook for homeless guys right outside my my bedroom.
You got to open up the window,
and
especially in the winter? No. Cold water.
Cold water?
Pour it right on them. They freeze up. They'll leave immediately. Got to go find a Subway grate to defrost on.
don't know if you want to attempt a homicide in the winter.
It's just homeless.
Scalding
people.
water in the summer.
That's a homeless guy. No one will notice.
Why don't you just
No
go
one
out
will
and
care. No one will notice.
take your mule out and do a little docking?
All right, what are people talking about this morning? Nothing, right? The preppy killer is going back to jail.
Well, that's what they're saying. The prosecution wants to put him back in jail. Found some coke and some heroin residue on some tinfoil and a straw in the back seat of his car. You know, I don't like this guy any more than anybody else does.
You want to tell the people in Tennessee who the preppy killer is?
I think
was
anybody
a national
that
story, I guess.
Yeah,
but
anyone that remembers back then will know who it is. Other people might not know because they just don't remember. But he was involved in some rough sex
in Central Park.
In Central Park,
And
with
strangled
this
this
Jennifer Levin,
Jewish broad.
some Jew broad in this day and age.
Yeah.
And strangled her. He said it was rough sex they were having. Others said that he just strangled her. And he went to jail for 15 years.
15 years.
Got out.
Got out less than a year ago, right?
Did his sentence.
Or is
got
it
out.
a couple of years now?
No, less than a year, man.
Okay, less than a year ago.
And when you get out, you know, you got to be good boy, which doesn't include doing coke and heroin. So they found this, and they're trying to send him back to prison on it. Yeah, I don't know about that residue thing. If you catch somebody with a bunch of drugs in their vehicle, fine. Do what you want. Put them in jail, whatever. I love watching cops, and they get these people, morons that are doing like 85, 90 miles an hour. They get pulled over. They come out sweating bullets and shaking. The cop goes, "You mind if I search your vehicle?" Well, why? There's nothing in there, officer. And I'm laughing my ass off because you know what's coming. They pop that trunk open and they're pulling kilos out of the trunk. And you're like, why is this bonehead why isn't he just doing 55 miles an hour? Why does he have a taillight out, not using his blinkers and doing 85, you know? That's fine. Take him in. He's a moron. And obviously he's dealing the drugs or something. If you get some residue on a piece of tinfoil, what business is it to arrest somebody like that?
Yeah.
You know?
They're saying most of the money has cocaine residue on it.
Yeah, sure. You got some 20 that wants to curl up at the corners. There's probably some coke on.
But the preppy killer, he was driving without a license.
Inspection. And he had a suspended license because of a traffic ticket he hadn't paid.
Right.
Who hasn't
Why
done
is he
that,
driving
too?
around like that with drug paraphernalia in his car?
Yeah.
Is he nuts?
He's
He
stupid.
just got out of prison.
So if you're someone like that, it's pretty stupid because you're going to get sent back to prison because everyone wants to send you back to prison. The newspapers are putting you on the cover trying to get that outrage going. They're trying to get the froth going so people will get pissed off. We know how that works. They put your picture on the paper. They do it a couple of days. They put some nasty stuff underneath it, and then you're the scourge.
Yeah, they come up with cute headlines like Opie and Dopey.
Opie and Dopey, church sex scandal.
Yeah.
Things like that. And it gets people, what? Well, I never. And they get outraged. And then the public officials feel compelled to do things because they think that people are outraged because it says on the paper that the people are outraged. Mm-hmm. So you get someone like the preppy killer. They put his face on the cover a couple of days. They rekindle the outrage of him killing that young girl. And then the public officials feel compelled to throw him back in prison. So that's what they're going to do. They'll throw him back in.
For how long?
I don't know what he
Couple
can get
years,
for
maybe?
that. Maybe at least a year.
And you brought up something as we were preparing for the show. How
I did?
They showed the video.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
When he was on probation for the.
He was out on bail.
Right.
Awaiting trial for killing Jennifer Levin.
Yeah, what am I saying? Out on bail.
And he went to a party. And at this party, there's a videotape rolling. And this is back in the old days where, you had the big, bulky camcorder on your shoulder. And I guess people just did it because it was kind of a novelty. And he picked up a doll. And he started twisting the head around like he was choking this thing. And he was imitating the doll's voice, going, "My name is..." And then he almost is going to say Jennifer.
The girl
and then he
killed.
decided, he goes, no. And he put the doll down. Well, that thing ran like crazy on A Current Affair and all those tabloid news shows that were all the rage back then. And it really got public opinion against him. And again, the outrage and the public officials and everything really pushed to get this guy put in prison for as long as they could.
Right.
And I was like,
Well, last night they showed the video again.
They keep showing it.
And I think you said, why would he be so stupid to, film something like that back in the day?
Right.
And I told you, back in the day, people did that stuff all the time thinking there's no way anyone would ever put this on TV.
Yeah.
But now, I mean, these TV shows are just searching for any type of homemade video, But back then, you didn't think twice that it would actually end up on TV. That was probably one of the first videos, outrageous videos that ended up on one of those shows.
That did start that trend of the news shows and even the news now using just people's videos in the news. But you're right. Back then, it was probably just them hanging out at a party. Figured they would tape it, show it to their friends, or it would just sit on a shelf somewhere like so many people's home videos do.
Yeah.
And then it ends up on the news, and there he is choking this doll.
So
really made him look bad.
So he's effed. Without a doubt, he's effed. And then, speaking of dead bodies, do you watch The Coroner?
Oh, by the way.
You watched The Coroner?
I watched it last night, actually.
You did? All right, we're going to talk about that. What were we going to say?
Just talking about things that, I don't know if we even talked about this yesterday, that I got out of another speeding ticket.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And this goes with the stupid people that do stupid things when they're driving. Yeah, but it's kind of working out for the better. Remember a while back I talked about my inspection on my vehicle? I picked up a brand new vehicle and I
decided
guess it was
not
August.
to get it inspected.
I have not gotten my vehicle inspected.
But don't you, when you buy a new car, isn't it already inspected for you?
Yeah, for like 2 years, right?
No, it's registered. But it's not inspected. You have to go and get it inspected.
When did that change?
I don't know.
I thought you didn't have to for 2 years.
No, that had to change. When you drive a car off the lot or whatever, it's already
not
inspected.
No, it's not inspected. I have to go get it inspected, which I have always, for years, I've been stupid with this. I never get it inspected. It doesn't have an expired inspection sticker next to the Reggie, mind you. It just does not have an inspection sticker. No, it's just my Reggie.
No, it's funny that we are so similar. Aunt and I hate doing regular crap.
Yeah.
Stuff that everyone does.
Yep.
We will avoid. We will avoid. And it has nothing to do with who we are. And
No.
I've been like this since I was 18.
I once got arrested. It's the only time I've ever had handcuffs on and been arrested for driving with a suspended license. It was suspended because I hadn't paid a ticket for inspection, which I didn't get. I got an uninspected ticket. I let it go and go and go. This was years and years and years ago. So I'm driving upstate over the weekend, and I get pulled over because I'm speeding. I come over the hill. There's the cop. I'm like, son of a bitch, man. Woo! Get the lights, pulled over. He goes, you're doing 85 in a 45.
Nice.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it's one of these roads upstate
Nice.
where it's 55.
Well, they do that on purpose. It's those speed traps. All of a sudden, you're on
55,
a highway,
yep.
and all of a sudden it becomes a small town.
And you
Village.
don't notice the town because it's nothing. There's a couple of houses and a shack.
Yeah, you don't notice the difference. Nothing changes. There's no traffic lights. There's no, like, general store or anything or gas. It's just the same highway, but all of a sudden it's like, welcome to...
Town of.
Speed
limit 45.
Even though you're still on the highway.
I know.
They do that just to get you, get some income for the town.
It worked. Guy comes over. Now, I am one of the nicest guys to pull over ever. I'm not combative. I'm not an idiot. The first thing I do, pull over immediately. I don't make him work or think. I don't give him a thought in his head like this guy's running or something. Pull over immediately. Flip on the lights in the vehicle.
Sure.
Now he's got a clear view of the inside of my vehicle.
You turn down the stereo, right?
I turn down the stereo, and I put my hands on the steering wheel. Now he sees my hands. The window's already down, and I turn my head, waiting for his arrival at my window with his big mag light. And he comes up. He's like, how you doing tonight? Turn. Good, officer. Yourself? Yeah, fine. You know how fast you were going? I was like,
I hate when they ask that. I hate that.
I know.
Look, we both know what happened here. You don't have to, belittle me.
Said,
yes, I know I was going
coming
85 and a 45.
It's coming over the hill, and, I really, I was going.
And knowing you were going 85 miles an hour uphill.
Yeah, I was.
So you couldn't even use the excuse like, whoa, it was a downgrade, and I didn't really realize that I was going much faster. I usually keep it at 60.
I topped the hill at 85.
I guarantee you did. I've been with you.
So I said, officer, I said, really, my license is clean. I go, I really would like to keep it that way. I have no points on it. And if there's anything you can do to help me out there, I'd greatly appreciate it. And then he takes the mag light, and he goes over by my inspection sticker where it's supposed to be, and I don't have one. So he goes, oh, no inspection. I go, yeah, lazy. I haven't gotten inspected. What an ass I am, blah, blah, blah. Give him the license, Reggie. He goes, oh, we'll see what we can do. He comes back after a while with the uninspected ticket. He goes, look, I let you off the hook on speeding. He goes, just watch yourself, especially around the towns. And he goes, guilty on the inspection thing. He goes, if you decide to fight it, he goes, we're going to have to meet in court, and I'll start telling people in court why you were pulled over in the first place. I go, no, I'll pay this. Believe me, don't worry about it. So then I'm starting to think I'm never going to get my inspection because it's the out the cop is looking for. Anything he can use to keep from giving the worst ticket, they usually do if you're nice. So if you're uninspected, he's going to opt to give me the uninspected instead of the speeding ticket.
All your police paraphernalia didn't help you on this one?
I don't have it. It's all expired. That's what happened. 2 years off.
And
I've been off 2 years. I don't have crap left.
I mean, I laugh when people come up to me and go, hey, you want a PBA card? Or, hey, look what I got from my friend, a PBA card. I'm like, ha, 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 PBA cards. You should see what my friend Anthony has.
I had a window placard.
He had placards. I think you have
the siren on top of my car, bubble.
You have a siren. You got a police uniform, I believe. I mean,
hey, whatever worked. Officer, I'm on the job, too.
PBA cards. I laugh at you.
Card.
We got little sergeant pins. We got all sorts of stuff from our buddies at the NYPD.
But now...
But all that expired?
Yeah, it's all expired. I have nothing now. Any officers out there want to, hook me up with some stuff. I had something from the bridge and tunnel cops right after 9/11 that got me through the Battery Tunnel, Lower Manhattan. I'd go in from Brooklyn. No one else except dump trucks full of debris were in and out. And you pop out the other side. It's the surface of the moon over there at that time. And, I was able to get into work on time.
Yeah.
Because that's the important thing. That's what the tunnel should have been used for back then. Me. I'm so selfish.
I also got a...
really horrible.
I also got an expired inspection sticker ticket over the weekend.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
See, you're lazy, too.
Well, I park on the street in my neighborhood, and these asses, they have nothing better to do. Starting at midnight, they just go up and down all the streets, making sure everything is, you got your inspection sticker and your Reggie is all up to date.
If you're parked illegally, that's fine. That's what their job is. But now they're going around inspecting your vehicle on the street.
Yeah, this is the second time it's happened to me. I blew it last year and I blew it this year.
That's like if you lived in the suburbs, a traffic cop coming into your driveway, and looking and saying, "Oh, he's unregistered. Let me."
Well, people like me that have their car in the city and parking on the street. Yeah, that
is your driveway.
That's kind of my driveway.
It's your driveway for the night.
And and they're just walking up and down the streets, just giving out tickets for inspection stickers that have expired, registration stickers that have expired. Oh yeah. How is that fair?
It doesn't seem very. That's for sure.
But I got one as well.
Yeah, so I say, keep a little violation on your car at all times, unless you're, toting heroin and coke around.
Well, we have a cop on the line. He's going to explain to us why they ask, do you know how fast you were going?
Oh, we got an answer.
Dennis, what's up?
Yeah, how's it going, guys?
Hey, go ahead.
Hi.
All right, the reason we ask you why you're going so fast, or how fast you were going, is because what we do is we back the ticket. So in court, we could say you admitted to going 85 and a 45.
Right.
And so forth.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really?
Yeah, and then the guys who go around and they give you, unregistered vehicles and things like that, and improper display of inspection sticker, is because we have nothing better to do, to be honest with you.
They have what?
The guys, when your vehicle's parked and we come around and write you the tickets while your vehicle's parked.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the guys. We pretty much have nothing better to do with that.
He's got nothing else to do with that hour.
But are those cops doing that, or are those parking violation people? Those are real cops.
Asses.
Yeah, those guys are scumbags.
The ones who do traffic direction and everything like that, they're the worst.
In my neighborhood, I watch these scumbags, and they are scumbags.
Yep.
They will stand right next to a meter knowing there's like 2 minutes left on it. Mm-hmm. And I have seen like women, that are running on the sidewalk with their pocketbook.
Yeah.
Knowing, they time it out that they only have an hour or whatever. I have watched this more than once, running to their car, and as soon as that meter, is now in violation mode, they're already writing the ticket.
And there's
knowing the woman
is
running down the sidewalk, and that's the the woman that you're writing the ticket for.
They're wannabe cops.
And then the lady will beg and plead like, and they don't even listen. They don't.
They're always these fat, uneducated messes that are just writing the tickets. It's a power trip that they have over everybody.
They weren't good enough to get into the NYPD. So
not
they're
good
doing
enough.
this.
They didn't want to exercise a little bit.
So now they're like, they feel the power. There's a lot of people out there that have stupid jobs that feel like they have all the power in the world.
Position. Anyone. You could be the lowliest piece of crap with a crap job, and if you have the best crap job around your group of people, you will play your power. You'll play. You got a power play, and you're going to use it.
I call these guys scumbags to their faces all the time.
Oh, they
all the time.
They're used to it. They sit there without that expression on their face. It's one thing if that car has been parked there, if it's been expired, even 5 minutes, whatever. But if it just clicks over and you run over and go, look, I'm leaving right now, don't matter.
Right. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, they wait at the meters.
And then you could just stand there while they're writing it and berate them.
Yeah.
Call the women the C word. Say you big fat C word, and just because that's the only enjoyment you can get.
They fired, by the way, that scumbag who bullied Mike Wallace. And that's the guy you want to fuck with, the guy from 60 Minutes, you idiot. And he got the boot, so that's nice.
There you go.
Mike Wallace was arrested.
Was he? How old is he? 86? I think he's 86.
They cuffed him and put him in the back of the car because of this guy decided he had the authority to arrest Mike Wallace. For some parking mishap with his limo.
His driver's outside, and Mike Wallace is getting a meatball sub or whatever he's getting, and they're getting a ticket. So he's like, Mike Wallace trying to hustle it along. Yeah. He's probably being a pushy old douchebag.
Yeah, you know how old people
I'm
are.
on 60 Minutes. Can we move this along? And the guy cuffed him because he was a danger.
Him. So they fired him because they told him he had no authority to arrest anybody.
No.
All right.
Ticket people.
Why don't we take our first break? We'll go to the phone, see what everyone's up to this morning. Just getting started. We have the MiFi thing that we're going to start. Do we start this week? I'm all confused.
I don't know. This week, next week?
Yeah.
We get confused with the weeks around here, don't
we get confused when, the gang in Washington tells us things, and then all of a sudden they're promoting it for another week.
The gang in Washington sounds like the mob.
Whatever.
Hey, dude. The gang in Washington wants their cut.
Oh, the big free play week starting, June 11th? Jesus.
Yeah, it's a real big deal, and they're running promos for the wrong week.
Ouch.
How does that happen?
I don't know.
Just in case you're wondering, if you got friends of yours that don't have the Opie and Anthony show yet, but they have XM, starting this coming Monday, so a week from yesterday, for the whole week, we're going to be available for the whole XM platform, okay?
Ooh.
And we've been talking about this for months, like since we started, and all of a sudden they're running promos that it's starting, a week
12th.
after. I don't want to confuse people, but the 12th. I'm like, how does that happen?
Eek.
But it's next week, starting Monday the 6th, right? So for the whole week, we're going to be available for everybody on the XM satellite radio platform.
Hey, there you go.
It's just unbelievable, the incompetence at times. I just got to say it. It amazes me. It absolutely amazes me.
I got to agree
But
with
we're
you.
the asses. Because we complain about it, because we
are.
Because we want to, sorry that we want to be on top of the radio world again. Sorry we bother you with little minor details.
Well, that call today is going to be good. We're going to have a little meeting today.
Oh,
that should be fun.
I forgot. It's call meeting day.
Yeah,
That's right.
Where we all hustle into the only room with a conference phone, which is it's a cell. It's the 8x5 cell that we all go into to smell Jimmy fart.
Oh, did I gas in there last time?
Oh.
I'm sorry.
All right, we want to take a break, but there's a couple of people on the line we should get to. Sean on Long Island, what's up?
Nothing much. I know what you guys are like. I did this for 2 years, and I quit when I got called every bad word in the
Oh, you were the one that wrote out the tickets for expired meters?
Yeah.
You scumbag.
That's
Dick.
right. Anything else you want to call me?
Why'd they call you names? Were they ever legitimately right or no? Were they just being babies?
No, the guys like this will be, technically, the meter ran out. But how about human decency? How about seeing the lady running with her little kid in tow, knowing that the meter just ran out, and you sit there with an expressionless face writing the ticket right in front of her. She's begging for forgiveness and saying, please, please, please.
I kind of like that, actually.
Whatever, dick.
Dragging that dumb kid down the street, bothering everybody. That's right, bitch. Stand there and take your ticket.
Hey, Sean.
So you couldn't handle it and you finally quit the job?
Well, I got called every last bad word.
Hey, Sean.
That's it. My job is done.
Hey, Sean.
Yes.
What kind of incentives were there by the management to write these tickets? Were you given anything extra?
You were given a little bonus at the end of the year.
Little bonus at the end of the year based on how many tickets you wrote?
Yeah.
All right.
So that's why.
So what it boils down to then is
quotas.
Yeah, quotas and the fact that these people want to make money. It's their job. So it's like, if they gave you a bonus at the deli for making more sandwiches, you'd be the fastest sandwich maker and make more money.
Of course.
So now I kind of don't feel as bad about these people. What they're doing is making money.
Even to this day, when I see them, I still feel bad.
Nah,
I did feel bad writing those people.
They are
off,
scumbags, but at least they're doing it for the right reason.
Scumbags.
Yeah. Cash.
So, Sean, what did you want to be when you grew up and then you turned into one of these meter guys?
I wanted to be a cop.
I told you.
Why couldn't you make it?
I had bad knees.
Bad knees?
Yep.
All right. What are you doing now?
I work for Con Ed.
There you go. All right. Thanks, Sean.
Thanks, fellas.
All right.
On it.
John in Georgia.
Hot slogan.
Yeah, what's going on, guys?
You tell us. Let's go.
Well, that up there in New York, that if you're sitting on a milk crate outside your business or whatever, you can get charged a $25 ticket for misuse of a milk crate.
Yep.
I know that has happened. That's made the New York papers. Also, you can't lay down in the subway. If you take up 2 seats by maybe just leaning the wrong way, they'll give you a ticket.
Leaning the wrong way? Or taking up 2 seats?
Well,
I agree with that. They'll lay down. I'm sleeping. I love watching them getting rousted by the end of a nightstick.
But we're not talking about the homeless guys. We're talking, once again, maybe someone that just works 16, 18 hours. They're on the subway, and they got a long commute. And
tough. What about the guy that's got to stand up because he can't sit down?
I'm not even talking about that. There's plenty of seats, and it's just being, these guys are just being a pain in the ass writing tickets. Obviously, they don't need extra seats, and this lady or this guy is just kind of leaning and taking up 2 seats. They'll give you a ticket if they're in the area.
There was a cop out there in L.A. that saw a woman driving with her knees, putting on her makeup, talking on the cell phone, driving 80 miles an hour down the interstate, pulled her over, started to write her a ticket. His pen ran out of ink and told her, well, woman, this is your lucky day. I don't have a pen to write you a ticket. Hell, if I was that damn cop, I'd have borrowed a pen from her purse.
All right. Well, that's got to be an urban legend. He doesn't write the ticket because the pen runs out of ink?
Yeah. It made the papers.
Oh, it did make the papers.
Well, then it's got to be true.
Out there in L.A.
All right.
He was trying to rape her, but he ran out of clear stuff.
Thank you, John. Louie in Brooklyn. What's up, Louie?
What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
Pretty good, man.
There ain't nothing worse than standing in the streets of Manhattan with the trafficking Americans standing on the corner. You're asking for directions. They can't even help you out.
Trafficking. He just called up to get that in.
Funny.
Trafficking American.
We did see them cause an accident, though, on 42nd and 11th or 12th. It's Lincoln Tunnel traffic. So there's this one lady kind of bumbled across the intersection, and the fat, dirty C traffic lady made her back up all the way back over 42nd Street.
Oh, they love the power.
Back up, back up. Mighty Joe Young just standing there. Back up, back up. So the lady backed up. And as she's sitting there, a taxi cab comes down 42nd Street, runs the light. It's legitimately the cabbie's fault, and smashed into this poor woman who would have been across. You understand? Would have been on the next light already if it wasn't for this fat pig. And the old lady got the teeth knocked out, like Ben said, in the cab.
I don't make eye contact with the traffic people. These are the people that are in the orange vests.
Yep.
They're not cops either.
Nope.
They're the same people that write the traffic tickets, and they stand in the intersection.
And they feel the power.
Especially during the holidays, and wave on traffic. They're doing the job that the light is doing above their head. There's a traffic light. It's working, but for some reason they feel compelled sometimes to put these people in there because I guess they have nothing else for them to do. And they wave the traffic on, stop it with the other side, and wave you through. Whenever they tell me I have to stop and that light is green for me, I go. I don't listen to him. I don't make eye contact. I just go. And I hear him yell, "Hey, what are you doing over there? Hey, man. Hey, you're supposed to stop." I'm going right by. Don't care. Don't care, because it's a power thing. They're like, yeah, the light's green. Yeah, if I wasn't standing here, you would be going. But you know something? I'm standing here, and I say stop. For what? For what reason? There's no reason. Yeah, just because that's my job, and I can do it. And they usually wind up screwing up traffic more than the light does.
They're the worst.
They really are the worst.
When you're in gridlock, and all of a sudden you get there and you see one of those traffic people, you're like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Why is it worse?
Why is it worse?
Oh, they're just
because they're feeling the power.
Yep.
They're feeling the power.
Cops will let you, like, if you have an emergency, you're like, look, one time I was running late for a gig, I had to get into the tunnel, and you know how they close down lanes into the Lincoln Tunnel for no reason?
Yeah, no reason.
One of those traffic vultures will never let you through, but a real cop doesn't need to prove he's powerful.
Right.
So I'm like begging, I'm like, can I go? He's like, all right, just go. Like, he was just so disgusted with my wormy groveling, as he should have been. Another man.
Disgusted with you.
Yeah, my fat neck just shaking nervously.
Hey, I don't think we've ever taken a call from Kansas. Let's say hi to Eric in Kansas. Hey, Kansas.
Hey, I got to tell you, you know, you talk about being pulled over and you're being so conditioned to obey the speed limit. One time, me and my cousin, we was coming back. We'd hauled. He was moving up to the central part of the state, and we was coming back through this.
Why was he moving? Was the job taking him up there, or for personal reasons?
Yeah, the job was taking him up there. And we was coming back because we had to do it in one day.
Why?
And,
that's bootlegging.
Yeah, so we were coming back, and we were going through this little town of Overley, and we were doing 110 miles an hour because it was like 10:30 at night, and we still had 150 miles to go to get home so we could both go to work. And all of a sudden, he slams on the brakes, and I'm not wearing a seatbelt, and I damn near go through the windshield.
Damn near.
And I said, what the fuck are you doing? And he goes, oh, shit, this is Overley. We got to slow down. And I go, hey, dude, I'm working in radio, and I was at the time. And I said, Edwards County up here, all the cops are on strike, and they're not pulling anybody over. I said, fuck it, let's just go. And he goes, really? And I said, yeah. And so he just fucking put the hammer down, and we were doing 125, and we just drove 125 through Edwards County, and it was
picked up the strike.
It was the coolest fucking thing. Driving through, there was like 3 other small towns.
Wow,
we're just
countered.
We're just fucking hauling ass. I know that would have been a driver's paradise going through there.
It's always
at
that one
point.
pin that kind of wobbles.
Anyway, that's what I got.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Oh, thank you.
Well, did you get the ticket or no?
No, there wasn't no cops around. It was just my cousin. He's one of these shit kickers. He's a goat roper, and we're driving along. He goes, oh shit, and he slams on the brakes. And I go, hey, there's no cops around.
Oh, good.
Why the fuck are you slowing down, dude?
This paddle works so much better than the one I used to use.
You know,
a lot of spin off that paddle.
It's got like a spongier front.
He's like, oh yeah,
off the
there's no
table.
cops around. And he puts the hammer back down. And we're zooming through these little towns, and they're like, 250
Watch this one,
people
behind the back.
in them.
Oh,
and
hey,
I've
been working on that one.
Dodge, but you know, I mean,
that's good shot.
It was just funny as hell.
I love this one.
Blow through these fucking towns.
Over. There
no,
we go.
and then all the fucking cops were on strike.
Good volley.
Because of some.
That was a good one.
Some issue.
All right, Eric. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Wow. Jesus. That's what Kansas is all about?
You know, he just blew it for Kansas.
Wow.
Do not call
totally
us.
ruined it.
We're going to take a break. We got some new mashups. This is 9 Inch Nails and Marvin Gaye. Fuck on this channel. Oh, Jesus. That's shocking.
Holy fuck, I need coffee.
Do you have an Audi?
This is the best show ever. The Opie and Anthony Show.
I hate this place. Nothing works here. The medications don't work. I've been here for 7 years. Nothing works here. I hate this place. Nothing works here. The medications don't work. I hate this place. Nothing works here. The medications don't work.
I can't get enough of that thing. It's the O&A virus spreading across America.
I love that guy. Yeah. Love that guy. He's just having the time of his life over there in Bellevue. I hate this place. Man, a lot happens when people are asleep. Notice that gazing into these TV screens while we do our show. we have the news on every day, and there are so many wrecks in the morning, and then they just seem to hose it down, and life goes on.
Yeah, the average person wakes up and has no idea what's going on.
No.
We get here nice and early, and the news starts up with the latest horrific accidents.
Disasters.
That's closing off major arteries, but no one's on the arteries yet, so it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter.
What was today? I thought I saw a car flipped over or something.
There was an upside-down car that they had just put out, I guess, and another car that just had no front end on it a few yards away from it. And there's, firefighters walking around. But they hose it down. They get the car carriers to haul the vehicles away, and then when the sun comes up, there's traffic just driving over it like nothing ever happened.
Yeah, the average commuter has no idea.
No clue.
And it's usually the drunks coming home from the bars, I think.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's all just drunk driving.
Yeah, that'll do it.
And for the most part, not really hurting anyone because most people are sleeping. But these accidents every morning are just horrific.
Yeah, and it's every morning. Every morning we tune in and go, oh, boy, there's another one. Hose it down. Get the people to work in the morning.
You know what my grandmother used to say? Whenever somebody would fly by her, she would always look at them disgusted when they would go by quickly and go, Speedy Skippy.
Speedy Skippy.
That's what
all right, look, this guy.
Good one.
God. Why?
She was
all right, listen. To whoever's doing the phones, sometimes they just hang up on people because they're not interesting. So when they call back with the same thing, just come up with an excuse why we don't need them. Tell them we're moving on.
Now you're killing me with curiosity. Who is this fella?
Steve, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey, what do you got for the show?
A couple callers ago, a guy named Dennis called about the speeding thing. He's a cop, I guess.
Yeah.
He said something about, you walk up to the window and you ask him, do you know why I pulled you over? Do you know how fast you were going?
By the way, this is
my
an
question
example
was
of an
that I know there's
uninteresting
Fifth
call.
Amendment rights where you can't self-incriminate yourself.
Right.
Wouldn't that apply there?
Well, I don't know what do you mean by self-incriminate yourself?
Steve, get a legal team
it's
on
a little
the
redundant.
scene.
Steve, how many times did you call back to say that today?
I just called back twice.
Yeah, exactly. See, this is what I'm trying to tell you guys in the booth. We don't have to be nice on this show because we have a radio show to do. So sometimes I just hang up on people because we're trying to keep the phone lines clear for other things.
Oh, do you have to keep Steve on the phone while you do this? Oh,
why?
No, it's nothing personal.
I'm getting
Steve.
that gushy feeling.
Steve, we kind of we already covered we covered this when we were talking about being stopped.
All right, my fault.
No, it's all right.
We didn't need a 20 to 30 minute conversation why the cop says, do you know how fast you were going? I don't care.
Steve?
Yeah.
Could I ask you to self-incriminate yourself and say, my call stunk?
Yes, my call stunk.
There
very
he goes.
good. Thank you.
Self-incrimination.
You guys rock.
Thanks, buddy.
Well, we're not on the same page because I'll look at the phone screen. I'll see 4 or 5 things I just don't want to go to, and I know there's other people probably call in with maybe something that could be the next brilliant Opie and Anthony bit. So I hang up on people. I mean, I
noticed that. I was looking, and I saw your little mouse cursor moving around, hanging up on people. And I thought, Ope's figuring out how to clear the lines.
Right.
So then, apparently, the guys that are screening the calls, the guys call back and put him right back through.
Yeah, because I think I got hung up on.
That's hysterical.
Listen, if you're going to be a fan of this radio show and you're going to be an active fan where you call up with stuff, that's great. But don't take it personally if all of a sudden the phone goes dead. It just means that I'm trying to clear phone lines. That's all.
We hung up on you.
Because by the time I go, hey, get rid of line 3, 4, 6, no one wants to hear that as they're driving around.
Now you do it yourself.
Right. So I sometimes just hang up on a lot of people, especially when the phones have just exploded on this show. It's great. Yeah. It's great to see that people want to participate and call from all over the country. But sometimes, we just got to move on. That's all. But
that's all.
But it just amazes me. I see the same people calling back with the same stupid crap, and I'm like, dude.
That's pretty funny.
All right. Anthony, we're going to be giving away MiFis. You want to explain what a MiFi is?
A MiFi?
This is something that the little dog company doesn't have, won't have anytime soon, because those stupid idiots over there decided to take all their work out of house.
Yeah.
You want to explain that?
MiFi is a way to take XM with you. Take it along with you.
Right.
Like you would a Walkman or an iPod.
See, here's the huge difference between XM Satellite and the little doggy company. All their technology stuff stays in-house.
Right.
So they take it,
Who stays in-house?
All the new, technology they're coming out with, like the MiFi and
XM.
stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, XM. They do all that in-house. They got engineers that are just working for XM, okay? The little doggy company sends it to other places, and then, these other places, they have other things they have to do for other clients as well, and then it's not a priority.
Right.
And that's why XM Satellite Radio is way ahead of the game.
Leaps and bounds.
And that's why they're the first with the portable unit, the MiFi, which is just absolutely amazing.
Yes, it is.
You take it wherever you want and listen to XM Satellite Radio on the go.
You can record this very program, and then you can go down in a mine shaft in Pennsylvania and listen to the program without even seeing any daylight or sky or nothing.
Right, and you can fast forward through segments.
Yeah.
You hear a song you don't like? I don't want to listen to that.
You don't like that Marvin Gaye mashup?
Right.
You fast forward right through it.
Well, technically they can't because listeners have been telling me that they have the MiFi, and because of the display, there's no way to fast forward.
You can't just go...
I don't know. It's a technical issue that they're trying to work out, I guess. Because, the display on high voltage, I guess that has to change so then people know what they're fast forwarding through.
Oh, really?
I guess.
Well, you could probably fast forward without knowing exactly where it's going to stop.
I don't even know. I think it can only fast forward through whatever's displayed on the screen.
You gotta be shitting me!
Well, how can they fast forward if we haven't said it yet?
Oh, that's true.
Well, because you can record it.
Can we just fast forward it and see how the show goes? See if we did good?
Time to play What Did We Learn on the Opie and Anthony Show. We learned absolutely nothing, and this show flew by. We're out of here. Thanks. I don't know. We're getting a little too technical. They're going to figure it out, though. There's a bug as far as like rewinding the show and fast forwarding. Because
just with this program. Because
some people fast forward. I'll explain because we have some freaks out there that it's not good enough to listen to us once a day. They have to listen to us 3 or 4 times a day, the same show, and then they'll go, oh, I remember when they were talking about speeding tickets. That wasn't that great of a segment. And then they'll fast forward to the next segment, which hopefully is this segment, which is so brilliant.
There you go. Of course it is.
So we're giving away MiFis, and we asked casually, what would you do for a MiFi yesterday?
How would you do that? Ask casually.
Just casually went,
Go ahead.
We're thinking,
what would you do for a MiFi?
So far, people have been sending in what they would do for a MiFi through opieandanthony.com.
Is that what you have in your hand, all those?
Yeah, all these. And
wow.
And some of them are just absolutely twisted. But some of these, I think, are worth the MiFi, right? Vince writes, how about I tell my wife I want a divorce on air? Anthony might like this.
Good one.
This would not be a joke. She caught me cheating last February, and I'm tired of being with her. She skeeves me out. Just a thought. Vince.
Ooh. Imagine being with a woman that skeeves you out.
Yeah.
You got to sleep with it every night. Oof. That's a pretty good one.
That is a good one.
Yeah.
But what if he's faking it or something?
Well, then
we would have to be the judges.
We would know.
We would know, you think?
Yeah.
Oh, just like we knew about the the little girl that was sleeping with her father's best friend? Yeah,
I was on to that. I will tell you now, I was on to it. I just said to myself, without verification that it's fake, I would love to believe that it's true.
Sure.
And I will, go on until we verify that it's not true, which we did. Mm-hmm. Kind of knew.
I don't know.
Well, a dumb boyfriend blew it.
Oh, with his bad acting.
Your mom is home! Ugh, it's like me on a Law and Order
your
audition.
mom's home.
Mr. Faversham, your mom is home. Your mom is home.
All right, so we got Vince who wants to divorce his wife live on our show. If any of these sound good, you guys got to tell me so we could get this going because we got all their phone numbers, okay? Norton's Beefy Tits at AOL.com. His name's actually Paul. Hey, guys, I would lick the nasty shit behind Rich Voss's ear.
Stop.
He would also eat a booger sandwich made out of the boogers from Opie, Anthony, Jim, and anyone else who wanted to pitch in.
I certainly would not even be party to that.
Thanks,
Why not?
guys.
You wouldn't dig in there and
Paul.
take out a nice salty treat?
Oh, shut up.
Why not?
I like this idea.
Snot is behind crap in my book of things that disgust me.
Did you ever see Voss's boogers? Voss's awful turtle toe fingers will go in there, and he'll pull something out. It's probably 3 inches long.
Stop it.
And then he takes it and he wraps it around a cigarette butt in the ashtray and throws it out the window. That guy, if he wants a MiFi, here's what he can do for that MiFi.
I'm with you. I think Paul's onto something.
If Voss rubs behind his ear, the guy has to smell it and then suck on Voss's finger, and then he has to eat one of Voss's boogers. Not mine and yours and Ben. That's too much. One of Voss's boogers.
On a Ritz cracker?
We'll pick the cracker. Maybe we can get a cracker sponsor, a piece of Melba toast.
Shut up!
Yeah, let's. We got
Stop it!
One of Voss's boogers.
We got to put it on a Ritz cracker.
Shut up!
All right.
Do you guys like? So we're blowing off divorce guy because that could be kind of fake.
I don't know. Oh yeah, we can get someone to suck Voss's finger after he gets a good hunk of ear cheese, though.
Shut up!
Oh. Maybe after he gets the good hunk of ear cheese, the guy has to smell it, and then Voss rubs it on his teeth and scrapes it on the guy's teeth.
Quiet.
Nice.
Stop it!
Quiet.
Where's Anthony? You all right, Ed?
I can't take stuff like this.
I know. It's
Would you let him eat?
I am gagging.
You wouldn't want to see him eat one of Voss's boogers?
Stop it.
Dude, Voss's boogers, I'm not even kidding. They should be hanging off a gutter in the winter. They're awful.
I like Paul's idea.
So disgusting.
I'm gonna vote for Paul so far.
Yes, me too.
All right, let's put Paul over here.
Norton's beefy tits at AOL. I find that, by the way, to be a very offensive email name.
Of course it is.
It's very hurtful.
Very hurtful.
Well, Josh from Long Island. Hey boys, I think you guys should do Run Around Park for Erin for the MiFi contest. We got to find a girl named Erin.
Yeah.
All right.
Could be any girl with an E last name, first name, actually.
True.
Doesn't have to be Aaron.
Run around the park for Eddie.
Ellen.
Just chase a retard and rape him.
Well, this one could be interesting. Matt, I would give Stalker Patty a gyno exam for a MiFi. I'm not a doctor, but I have some medical background.
I got some skills. Some medical background. He's a school nurse.
Puts on brass knuckles and punches his way in.
So far, I like Paul. Do we have one to give away this week?
I think we can give one away. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, plenty of them.
Is Voss around this week? I don't think so.
Let's have.
He's coming in next week.
Let's have somebody give him a jingle.
All right. We don't have. All right. We could do it next week, actually, as well. All right. As we move on here, the MiFi contest. What would you do for a MiFi? This guy, B. Height, it looks like, from Allentown. I will smash my manhood with a Sirius satellite suitcase-sized radio. Or eat the guts out of a Sirius satellite radio.
Something there with a Sirius radio.
Not really.
No?
Douchebags.
All right, you're right.
Johnny writes, I want to give my girlfriend a golden shower for MiFi. That's kind of easy, though.
Kind of easy. The XM owes me about 300 MiFis.
That's easy?
Yeah. How about you get to let someone
take a leak on your girlfriend?
Yeah, who wouldn't want to do that? You just think of all the times that bitch talked during the game.
Well, where is he located?
I don't know. Oh, 610. What's 610? That's
Pennsylvania.
Philadelphia, right?
Why don't you let her take a dump on your chest? Be a real man.
Yeah, that's a little too easy. That guy's going to have to think
like
a little harder.
Kiddie pool, and she could be in
That's
it
easy.
naked, and he
Just
takes a leak on her?
She's got a dump on his chest.
That's
a nice enema dump.
That's amateuristic.
Yeah.
For our show. Sure. Right. Rodney writes, I have several of the tools.
Hey, I'm dead.
Quit hitting me, officer.
Hey, huh?
Rodney's.
I have several of the tools needed to perform a gynecological exam. I would be more than happy to poke around in Patty's antiquated snatch, and who knows, maybe I will find something interesting like Jim's lost foreskin. I would also be willing to take the dildo up the... up the A.
Yeah.
And this is a guy,
No,
but I would like to
wouldn't.
see the thing first.
Way to get the gay out.
No, he wouldn't.
We got to get the one that's sawed through and use that one on him. Just cut up
yeah.
his intestines.
That death machine that they brought in.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rich Voss. Voss!
What's going on?
Hi, sweetie.
Hi, Butterfly.
Where are you, Voss?
I'm sitting outside my room at Doral, ready to go play the blue course.
Oh, look at the life of Rich Voss.
Yes, I am.
That's the course I broke my hand.
Where's Doral?
Where's Doral?
Yeah.
In Miami.
Oh.
Miami. Maybe I'll wear my new Armani sunglasses, too. I don't know.
Voss.
What?
We're giving away MiFis, okay?
What are my fives?
Exactly. I knew you would say that.
Well, it isn't, though.
Don't worry about it. It's a portable XM radio, basically, okay? Kind of like an iPod, sort of. It's like, and you can listen to all the XM satellite radio stations as you're walking around and stuff.
I want one.
Well, we have a guy that wants a MiFi, and we're asking people what would you do for a MiFi, and this guy would lick the nasty shit behind your ear.
Well, I think not only does he deserve a MiFi, but he deserves to spend a night with Norton. Yeah.
All right, and he would also eat a booger sandwich made out of the boogers from myself, Anthony, Jim, and you, and whoever else would want to pitch in. But
Why does Mike Bichetti want a MiFi?
But Norton has enough confidence in your boogers that he's saying that we would only need one of your boogers to get this done.
Rich, here's the way I see it. If you got to let that gunk behind your ear build up for a couple days.
Yeah, don't touch your ear because you're coming in next week, right?
Yeah.
The guy has to smell it and then suck your finger for a second, and then he has to eat one of those horrific 7-inch shoelace boogers you pull out.
Oh, stop it!
One of those salty treats.
Could you get a good booger going next week?
Yeah, I'll try. I'll do my best. I know I'll have some hair growth, but here's the deal. I'll make a deal. If I do the thing behind my ear, and he sucks my finger, right? And I bust a nut in my pants, and he sucks my fingers. Like one of those two.
We'll keep it under our hats. But yeah, then you got to yank out one of those boogers and put it like either on a Ritz cracker or on a piece of Gouda cheese on a Ritz cracker. I think it should be on a piece of cheese on a cracker.
I think you should eat it raw.
You know what? You're right. Like an oyster. Suck it down. An oyster.
All right, now you got me.
Why? Like an oyster? You just
you
suck it down right off a half shell.
I'm usually pretty good, but you just got me too.
Yeah.
Now. All right, Voss. So are you in?
Oh, I'm definitely.
All right, don't touch your ear for a week and a half, and somehow, get some boogers going.
And let your awful sleep apnea nose fester.
All right.
I gotta go.
Okay.
Poopsie. That's Snookums. Oh, wait a minute.
I'm playing the corral, sweetie. Where are you? I miss you, honey.
She's sitting right next. She's laying in the bed. She's going to go she's going to the, spa.
Is she naked?
Huh?
Is she naked?
Halfway,
All right, why don't you have sex with her right now?
No, I'm going to play, man. I don't want to have sex. I'm going to go play golf.
Slap her ass, Rich.
What? Do what?
Slap her ass.
Hold on, I'll walk. No, are you crazy? She's a comic. She's not a bitch. She'll kill me if I walk in there.
Look at how
All
much
right.
she whipped to you.
Yeah, you're really whipped, man. But it's okay. It's okay because she's really hot.
We went to South Beach last night. And I went to that bar where we sat behind the curtains, and I made out with her.
Yeah.
And the differences between her and the last girl, 30 years.
I know. I watched Voss make out with her grandma at one of these cabanas in one of these like hoity-toity hotels down there.
Grandma?
I swear to God. She was an albino grandma.
Oh, you are the worst.
She was a hippie broad. And her daughter's name was Maranatha.
Maranatha, little hip broad. And all right, listen.
All right, go have fun, boss.
I'll have my ears all juiced up for next week.
Yeah, don't touch them.
Go to the gym a couple days before. Get that sweat where the gland just starts to pump and fester.
All right?
Little juicy gland.
Did you get my message, Norton?
Yes, I did, sweetie.
I found a nice banquet hall for us.
All right, excellent.
A what?
For our reception.
A banquet hall, yes.
All right, Voss.
For their wedding.
Bye.
He's like a ferret with the glands like...
Oh, it's great.
What is that? What is that gland?
That's how you ward off attackers.
Yeah. It's like a defense mechanism that Voss has. Hecklers get a little too much. He sprays the front row with his scent.
So far, Paul has potential.
Yeah, I think Paul's good.
But what if Voss doesn't have a really good booger going?
Voss will get one going. I have faith.
I know.
I've seen that
I'm
rotten
shivering
little...
over here too, Ben.
His awful Ratso Rizzo nose. Believe me, something will come out of that.
There's 10 guys that work on the show, including everyone in this room. So between us, someone's going to have...
Yeah, I can usually...
A backup booger you're talking?
Yeah, we're going to have to go with a backup booger just
I'm
in
not
case.
always good. Like right now, I got nothing.
Stop it.
Move on. I'm trying to talk to you,
Move
man.
on?
Please.
What's wrong with you guys?
Look at us.
All right.
Skeeved out.
Have a tissue. I got one on my finger.
Yeah.
All right.
Nothing.
So what would you do for a MiFi? We're asking you guys. And, it's got to be things you can do, you want to do. Because this is a really big deal. Everyone wants to get their hands on the MiFis this holiday season. Well, Jesse from California writes, hey there, folks, for a MiFi, man, I would do a lot of S. I'd fillet Ant if I could. Sadly, I'm a 14-year-old male, so it doesn't look good for him.
Oh, dear, yes. Bring him on. I'll give him a MiFi. Woo! Is his name William?
His name is Jesse.
I'll call him young William, yes.
Warning! Warning! Run, child, run! That man is a pedophile.
I don't even know what that means. But I love his little yam bag looking like a plucked chicken. Wow! Give him the mi-fi, yes. Just reach into my pants. That's where I keep it. Oh, dear. What's his name again?
Jesse.
Jesse. I wish I had Jesse's yam bag. I got nothing.
All right. I'll get you out of this. Booger Guy's on the phone here. Paul, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
So you're serious? You'll come in and do this, huh?
I swear to God, I will do it.
All right, so you have to smell the crap behind Voss's ear.
Again, we got to go with the description.
We have to just let him know.
Yeah, because, Anthony, people are just checking in. They want to feel like they're part of the program. They don't want to feel like they're missing anything.
And then after Voss rubs the little cyst on the back and gets the scent, you have to smell it real quick and then suck his finger, and then he'll pull out a booger, and you just got to suck that booger down real quick.
That got me.
Just like an oyster.
Yeah.
No problem.
Paul, you don't understand. I've seen personally 3 people puke doing the Voss smelling the...
Paul don't care.
The ear thing.
He don't care.
I'm a trooper.
Paul don't care.
All right.
He's a man's man.
Well, we got your phone numbers. We might just have you on next week to do this, okay?
That sounds good, man.
All right. Thank you, Paul.
Later, dude.
Bye, fella.
All right. He's for real.
He sure is. Right down.
This guy, George, writes Staple Gun Challenge with other people for it. I would even wear white pants.
Ah. We did that once.
Yeah, we did that one.
I'll never do that again.
You just hope if the booger goes down, it doesn't get caught in his teeth going down.
Stop it! Stop!
You ever see the seaweed salad?
Enough! I can't!
A stringy piece caught in your teeth.
I cannot function.
You feel it on the roof of your mouth? Trying to suck it out of your tooth?
I want puking for a mi-fi, I've decided.
Oh, no.
Puking, always good on this radio show.
Me puke? I'm ready to.
We should bring back the chowder freaking competition.
That was a good one,
That was pretty good.
That was hilarious.
Do it right there in the office.
Why not?
Puke doesn't gross me out as much.
Brian.
Watching people
What's up,
vomit.
boys?
Hey, what's up?
How you guys doing?
Pretty good. What do you got?
Yo, I'm in. I want the Voss thing. I heard the other caller, but I want in.
All right, well, but that was Paul's idea. I mean, how are you going to make it
my bad.
better?
I didn't even realize.
But how are you going to make it better? Maybe we get a competition going. I don't know. We're open for suggestions here.
I don't know. Can I lick something off of Voss, too?
Yeah.
Voss probably wouldn't allow you to do that. But we might be able to find someone who would.
All right.
Would you lick something off of Tippy Tom?
Oh.
How about this? No, nothing too gross. If we put like a piece of celery in his hiney, would you just pick it out with your teeth and eat it real quick?
You know what? I'd give it some thought. I probably would, because I really want this thing.
All right, listen to me.
Tuck it in between that thin mint crap that is between his ass cheeks.
I say we get his underwear, spread it out nice and flat on the counter there. You know, that big, tremendous, thick racing stripe that's not only wide, it's thick.
Lord.
Yeah.
It had some height to it.
Yeah, it really did.
His racing stripe certainly did have some height to it.
Ants were trying to climb it. Get the fuck off my racing stripe!
I will give a mi-fi to a guy that could take his tongue from one end of the racing stripe all the way to the other side.
That might be a little too gross.
I got to admit, guys, I don't think I can handle something.
How about this? Ope's on the right track. We put the underwear out. You have to put your hands behind your back and eat egg salad out of the underwear.
Ooh.
Grabbing every delicious bite.
How about that? We put egg salad in the underwear, and you bend over with your hands. Because at least you're only eating egg salad that way.
Oh, out of Tippy Tom's underwear. Egg salad. That's a good one.
Nice.
How about we wring out his underwear and have guys do shots?
Or boil it in hot water and make tea out of it that they have to drink.
Soup.
Tippy Tom tea.
How about you just gotta wear it over your face for X amount of time? That's horrible.
Well, now it isn't as disgusting as the last two things.
That's right. Yeah, I did go backwards.
Yeah, you kind of did.
How about you gotta high five him? Ugh, idiot I am.
All right, let's move on here. Kristen has something she wants to do.
Oh, a girl.
We love girls. Girl. Hi, girls.
Hi, gals.
I hope you're still listening to us. Kristen from Jersey. What's up? Sorry I'm bothering you with this, but yours is the only email address I have for any of the guys on the show. Why did I just read that? I should have edited that. I'm having trouble emailing from the O&A website. Anyway, I think I have something very hot for my attempt at winning the portable XM radio, better known as the MiFi.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very willing to have a 2-girl and 1-guy F session, finishing up with anal in the studio or anywhere else.
I think we have a winner.
The other people are down for some fun, so if it's cool with you guys, I would love to give it a try. I'm a 23-year-old, and I promise I am very cute and not a trucker. I'm 5'1", 128 pounds. I have double D boobs, and I work out every day. The other girl I would be doing this with is also pretty with a banging body. I promise you will not be disappointed with anything. If you want the guy left out of it, it's cool, and the anal could be done with a toy. I swear I'm not nasty or white trash. I even went to college, if you can believe me, after this skanky email. I really want the MiFi, and even though I could afford it on my own, I would rather have you guys see me doing what I love to do the most.
Taking it in the ass.
Yeah, I see
Kristen
you have her on
from
the
Jersey. All right, we got a winner. Book that.
Yeah.
Where's she from? Does anyone know? Oh, she said Jersey, but I mean, do we have phone numbers? We're going to get it? All right.
Give her a call. See if we can't confirm this.
Let's give her a jingle.
And why don't we book her for 9 o'clock today?
Today, if we can.
Right.
Get her down here.
Get her down here today or tomorrow.
How much do MiFis cost? Do we know?
3 something, I think.
If a hot chick, here's another contest we could have. If you're hot and you play your cards right, just bang me and I'll buy you one.
Oh, there you go.
Now that you're not whoring anymore.
Exactly. I'll just give my money back to the company.
That's what you should do is just, buy 10 or 12 MiFis.
That's right.
You didn't whore last night?
No.
No?
Still not whoring, right?
Still have not.
You're going to be honest when it happens, right?
Oh, of course.
When?
All right.
Such faith in her,
I know, that
Jimmy.
really was very...
Yeah.
No, he's right.
I don't even think he's going to make a week.
I'll make a week.
We're enablers. That's what we are.
I know.
We're hoping you fail.
I know.
So we can talk about it on our dirty show.
I kind of am, too. So I can finally scrap... Because it's lonely being non-horse. I have no one. Just alone watching DVDs.
Oh. I don't know what this one is. It looks like some kind of piercing thing. Here.
Yeah, no, that guy wants to pierce his wife on the air.
Ugh.
Through
down
the
there.
chest with a knife.
Yeah, with a bayonet.
All right.
Oh, that's funny.
I think we have a couple more. I will go to a movie theater and ruin any movie. He goes, I know that.
What is he, just a black person?
I know that old gag.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they, say what you want, but they love to talk at the movie theater.
Oh, that's my phone ringing. Mm-hmm. I bet that's CJ again. CJ, what happened to movies? Where are you? And you're sitting there just trying to watch. You don't dare say a word because you have your white fear that you're just going to be killed and it's justifiable. Oh, I hate that. Can't go to the movie. I haven't been to the movies in I don't know how long.
I don't go on weekends.
You know what,
anymore.
though? I live in suburbia now, so it'd probably be a lot nicer.
No.
You think the one movie theater in Great Neck isn't going to be nice?
Nope.
I get this.
Nope.
Oi, vey, Earl. I have to pick up a dreidel for Christmas and the menorah. Eek, I'm going to hang up now. This is too expensive to call. And I'm Jewish. That's the joke. Oi.
Why is someone calling Bela Lugosi?
Ooh. Eddie, let's shoot this fucker. Home, I have no home.
Carlos couldn't smell Voss's ear. That might have been
Carlos?
funny if I didn't say Carlos.
Carlos. Oh, Carlos.
Show Carl off the tree. Oh, what a jerk off.
Oh, call off the Mamba dancer.
All right, well.
Can you teach me to terrorize the village?
And you're silly, though.
Silly. I love it. They call me Rubberneck.
You're out of touch because what's going on in the suburbs at the movie theaters is all the teenagers.
Gang violence out on Long Island.
Not even the
Opie.
gang. I'm talking about just white teenagers with their cell phones going to the movies with all their friends because it's a social event. They go to the same movie 5 or 6 times so they don't have to sit through it, and they talk, and they're going up and down.
They ring it.
Visiting that friend over there, going to get more food, taking phone calls, coming back in, up and down, up and down. It's worse. It's absolutely worse in the suburbs.
At least you don't think they're going to kill you, though. When I lived in Brooklyn, it was just going to the movies was an adventure. It was, if you went to go see an action movie, It was great because you felt fear for the person's life on screen and your own life off screen. Just sitting there thinking, all right, my patience only it can be pushed so far. There are people on cell phones. There were Puerto Rican women with 8, 9 children with them, just yapping on the phone and cursing out these small 6-year-olds. One had to be 3-month-old. 3 months. And if anyone said anything, why don't you shut up? This is my child. I go to the movies. I paid my ticket. And then you just you can't say anything. You say anything, and what happens? Oh, you talking to me? You talking to me? And then you're in a fight. You don't want to fight with these people.
Mm-hmm.
They don't value life as much, Opie.
It's the white fear.
That's what I've noticed.
It's the white fear.
It's white fear. You have fear. If there was some white guy, and he's babbling on the phone. I have to take this. Yes. Well, buy. Well, then sell. Yes. We're going to get that deal through with IBM. You would turn around and go, hey, asshole, shut up. I'm trying to watch the movie. Well, pardon me. I'm trying to close this big business deal.
We're only brave if we know we can take that person. That's what it comes down to.
No one shut Max Cady up in the theater.
Yeah. Right. Huh?
Max Cady,
sure. Cape Fear.
Oh, right, okay.
Back row.
I didn't know the name. Yeah. Yeah. I forgot. Yeah, sure.
But that's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
You're only an ass if you know you can take the person.
Mm-hmm. And then you just, I'm in fear because that white guy on the phone probably doesn't have some kind of weapon. And might not, hold that grudge until the movie's over and kick your ass on your way out to your car or something. I've noticed a lot of fights get started in movie theaters if you try to hush up people of certain ethnic backgrounds.
Mike in Jersey, what's up?
Boys, what's
hey,
going on?
What up?
A couple months ago, my friend and I was going to see Dawn of the Dead, and this black guy behind me was talking, and we asked him to please be quiet, and I was kindly told that if I didn't shut the fuck up, I would get the shit kicked out of me right then and there.
Yeah, well, that'll happen. Well, isn't that great? Isn't that a great movie-going experience?
Right.
Isn't that just fantastic that you spent money to sit there and be threatened bodily?
Oh, I go like Tuesday afternoon at like 1. I don't go near a theater on the weekends anymore.
No.
All
right, and now out on Long Island, if you go to, I remember when they built the multiplex out there in Comac, Long Island. It was the place to go. And now you could choose from a lot of different movies.
Like almost 20 movies.
Yeah, and it was Comac, Long Island, so it was nice neighborhood, very suburban and everything. Now you go there, and what do you get? Gangs from Brentwood. These are wannabe city gangs, Bloods and Crips, that are out in Brentwood. Bunch of Hispanic guys that go there and just terrorize these theaters. You can't go in there anymore. So I choose not to go, Opie, because I'm a pussy. I'm a white pussy.
There's a shooting every other month, it seems, over there.
Stabbing. They love stabbing each other. The Hispanics like stabbing.
Yes.
Black people love to shoot. You go to the movie, you say anything, and, the quick reach over the chair, and you're stabbed in the neck. That's wonderful. I went to there you are, laying in your own blood as life is fading away, watching some bad movie you paid $10 to see.
Watching The Incredibles.
Yeah, as you hear the scuffle of a bunch of Hispanic guys running out of the theater. Yeah, The Incredibles are on the screen, and your
what a way to die.
Life fluid is draining from your body.
SpongeBob SquarePants is playing. Your kid is still enjoying the movie, and you got a horrific head wound.
Because you just wanted to hear SpongeBob.
Right.
What did SpongeBob say?
Just because you wanted to have your kid shut up for 2 hours.
Yeah. What's that, Holmes?
Right.
Oh, could you please keep it down? Would you say, Holmes? Could you keep it?
Oh. You got to stand up for yourself. I don't
care
about
you
gangs.
don't.
I stand right up and I go, I'm a member of a gang, too. It's called the We Came to Hear This Movie crew.
I think there's a few more of us in this theater, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Nothing.
Swarming like Oswald when they were pulling him out.
I sat in a theater and watched white people horrified and terrorized by a group of, I guess, 5 black guys that were moving around the theater. They didn't know where they wanted to sit, being so loud and just cursing up a storm and moving from seat to seat in the theater, trying to get, I guess, the good seat to sit in, and not a peep out of Whitey. We all sat there like sheep for the slaughter, just looking, watching. Everyone was pissed. There was no getting away from it. You were all pissed off. And we just sat there scared. We're pussies.
That's the white fear.
It is.
It's a fag. Look at this.
All right. Hey, oh, well, look where he's calling from.
I know, Boston.
Boston. It's a different story in Boston.
Boston knows how to take care of their blacks.
And they're Italians. And they're Irish.
And they're pregnant women.
Keep everybody in their place.
That's what you guys do in Boston.
And they're all better people for it.
All right. What's going on, Phil?
I just wanted to say, Anthony, you're such a friggin' pussy. You're like Howard Stern light. I mean, everything. It's like, I skeeve this. I can't go to the theater. This scares me. Ooh, you friggin' faggot.
I guess I'm a pussy. What can I
You
say?
are.
Oh, because I don't think eating snot is something good. It
Come on.
skeeves
You don't
me
pick your
out.
nose and eat it.
No,
Who
Phil.
doesn't pick their nose and
No,
eat it?
Phil. I don't pick my nose and eat it. Snot skeeves me out, Phil.
Good shit. Come on.
You've never picked your nose and ate it?
No.
You ever take your nail? Hold on, Phil. You scrape your nail against part. You scrape your nail against part of your nose, and the boogie you pull out, it looks like a scab. It's like it's moist on the underside.
No, those are the easy ones.
No, but
the
those
scabby ones are the easy
They're
ones.
the best ones. They give you the most relief. You pull a scab out, you're like,
No, those are the easy ones. When it's dry and crusted, that's easy.
You feel it dislodge from way up top?
yeah, it's like a piece of the ice shelf. And you scrape it off. It's like a mini wheat. It's soft and chewy on one side, crunchy and delicious on the other.
Yeah, those are the easy ones, man.
Yeah, eat your own snot, Phil.
The ones that have a little bounce to them, those are the ones that are hard to get down.
You ever take you ever lock your knuckle over your nose and go and blow it up to the front of your nose and just start digging with your finger? I have bad sinuses. I'm the master. I could pull a Haitian family out of my nose.
Yes, Phil. Oh, he got me. Wow. Totally nailed me.
He got
Not
me.
only did he insult me, then he insult to injury.
Called you a faggot and made you look.
Fucking Boston shithead. God, I hate that.
You fucking pussy. Hey, Aunt. What? Click.
Click.
Oh, that was a good
Hey,
one.
Jay, Niagara Falls.
Used me. God, did he use me?
Hey, Jay, go ahead.
What's going on, boys? I just did a study in sociology saying that the black guys play this part of a master status. They know they could terrorize the white people because the white people aren't going to say anything, and they get away with it.
There was a time I was really scared of Earl, our own Earl.
Why? Really?
Black Earl, yeah, until I realized what a pussy he was. And
Do you have a fear of watching someone not work? Is that what it was?
The first time we met him, he looked quite intimidating. Then you realize he was nothing.
Yeah, exactly. When you confront them and you let them know that you're not scared and they're not going to do shit, they play a little different part.
Oh, really?
I hope you don't do it with that accent.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, I'm
All
waiting
right,
for
Jay.
you to play a different part.
Yeah. Dave from Long Island, what's up?
Hey, last week you guys came up with a list of movies that require viewing for the O&A show.
Well, that's when mostly Norton and Ant start doing movie lines back and forth, yes.
Of course. Well, for the new listeners, why don't we come up with a list?
All right.
Yeah, we got to put a list on Foundry.
We're starting that already.
Okay.
Godfather 2, Raging Bull, JFK, Full Metal
Goodfellas.
Jacket, Goodfellas,
Caddyshack. Well,
Caddyshack,
haven't
Smokey
done
and the
much
Bandit.
Caddyshack lately. Yeah, Smokey and the Bandit. Some Cape Fear lately.
Cape Fear, sure. King of Comedy.
King of Comedy.
I spot. I gave you my Best of Jerry album.
That whole scene was shot right across the street from Caroline's. That's the Paramount building right there.
Oh, really? Is that what that was?
Well, that's where we filmed our Best Week Ever. That building.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Where JFK Jr.
Didn't
used to
know
work.
that?
Yeah.
No, I did not get thrown out. I was escorted out.
Before the old plane in the drink. That's where JFK Jr.'s office was.
Really?
Yeah.
Rob from Long Island, what's up?
Hey guys, how you doing?
Good.
Yeah, when I was a little kid, I went to the movies with my aunt and uncle, and
Oh, hold on. Can I interrupt you for a second? I just want to get a marshmallow and hold it over Steve's hat.
Oh, boy. Steve, what are you doing in here?
What's he
writing
doing?
a note?
He's also standing here with flames on his boots.
You got
let
you
me
got
see
the
the
flaming
boots
boots today?
You got the flaming boots. Let me see.
put your foot up on the counter there.
Oh, my God.
Wait, hold on.
What do you...
Wait, hold on. I gotta they're really heavy, so I gotta.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Are you joining Kiss?
Dude, these are as close to Gene Simmons boots as I've ever seen on a consumer level.
Could you kick Jimmy down the stairs with those boots and then cuddle him?
I would do it inadvertently, unfortunately.
That is something.
Wow.
Looks like someone put a matchstick in there and gave him a hot foot.
He really is on fire at both
He's
ends.
just flaming.
That's what happens when you have a problem. You say you don't want to light Steve at both ends.
I was actually just in here writing down the required viewing new movies. That's all.
With those shoes, required viewing would be Philadelphia.
Wow. All right. Hey, so go ahead, Rob.
Yeah, so
I wear the shoes of hell's fire, and I bring you fire. I bring you to burn. Steve shoes. Dun, dun.
Might as well add Backdraft to that list. Go ahead, Rob.
Okay, when I was a little kid, I went to the movies with my aunt and uncle. I must have been like 7,
Yeah.
and it was over in Queens, so there was like a ton of black people in the crowd, and somebody must have been throwing candy at that little kid's head, because right in the middle of the movie, these 2 black people jump up and scream, "Who the fuck is throwing candy at my little kid? I swear to God, if I catch the motherfucker throwing candy at my kid, I'm going to beat the living shit out of him." So this 6'4", like fucking moon cricket jumps up, starts walking up and down the aisle. He says, "I swear to God, if any one of you looks me in the eye, I'm going to beat the living shit out of you right here." I'm a little kid staring at this guy. I'm like, "Oh my God, what am I going to do? What am I going to do?" But he kept, I would say, for about 10 minutes, walking up and down the aisle.
Well, he had a reason.
Yeah, but I mean, come on, he blew up.
The guy had a reason. Some idiot is throwing candy at his kids. He's got a reason.
Yeah.
It's not like you're just sitting there watching a movie and people are yapping on the cell phone.
What's a moon cricket?
I don't know what a moon cricket is.
I think it was a racial epithet, but I've never heard it.
All right. Finally, the last one that came in today.
Oh.
What would you do for a My-Fi? Went off on a little tangent there.
Still on that.
And if you want to come up with something, you could get to opieandanthony.com and email us, right? It's up on that one? All right.
Go to a movie in the Bronx? No?
This is probably, we've heard some sick ones today, but I think this is the sickest. I think this is the sickest one. What happened?
He tried to get Ben. Anytime you hear Jim go like, real low in the mic, that's him trying to get people.
Yeah, this one involves Master Po.
Oh, it does.
Yes, it does. I would get into an octagon with Master Po.
What's an octagon, by the way?
Not the octagon.
The octagon ring.
Oh.
8-sided ring, right?
Okay.
Po? Yes.
Usually an octagon has 8 sides. Yes.
Okay.
Right? Yes. Okay. With Master Po for 3 to 5 minutes. UFC rules. Well, 3 to 5 minutes if Po can last that long.
Ultimate Fighting champion?
Yeah. This guy's getting really cocky, saying if Po can last that long. If I make it through the time without tapping or getting KO'd, I win the My-Fi. If I knock him out or submit him, I'll not only win the My-Fi, but I'm known as the Po Killer, and I get to call and taunt him on his loss at least once a month. If he beats me, I'll walk around wearing a I'm Master Po's bitch T-shirt wherever I am directed to.
Wow. That sounds like a challenge. That's like when little Danny from the Karate Kid went up against Cobra Kai. All the guys from Cobra Kai. And you know what he did? He kicked their ass, Opie. If I may remind people of the plot of the Karate Kid.
Well, let's get this guy on the phone. I want to talk to him and see what he's about.
That's right.
So it sounds like a tough guy.
He's very cocky, so we'll get him on after the break, eh?
Don't make me come down there to get you, too, tough guy. I stink. The line.
All right, we're going to break. We're going to break.
Guy from Boston threw me.
Yeah.
Totally used me up. I'm old Phil from Boston. I'm his used condom in the toilet.
Are we on break?
Yeah. Why, you got something to tell us?
Are we on break?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we on break? Are you sure we're on break?
Why?
I'm asking you, are we on break?
Yeah, we're on break. We're just sitting here waiting for them to tell us to come back on the radio.
Yeah. Okay. Why are you guys putting me into this?
Putting
this
you
is
into
not
what?
good. You're going to have some idiot coming down here.
Right.
And I'm going to have a lawsuit on my hands. This is bad.
You think you'll kick his ass?
I don't even know the guy.
What if he's like,
It doesn't matter.
it might be Ortiz or somebody.
That's wonderful.
Hoist Gracie.
That's wonderful.
Hoist Gracie, right.
Probably afford a...
How much time before we're back from break? 2 minutes? 3? Oh, 2 minutes. All right.
2 minutes.
I got a whiz.
Do you brawl people you don't know?
I fought before. I'm not here for that. I'm here to protect you guys. You got it?
Yeah, why are you protecting us?
I don't know. Supposedly you had some people that didn't like you in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple, but we can take care of them.
That's good. I'm glad.
Yeah, because you don't even know it, but Ant and I carry.
That's good.
Yep.
Glock?
Just a little,
9?
little something, something.
American Express. And
Yeah.
I have a MasterCard. About all I carry.
AIDS.
I carry AIDS.
Get back or I'll bite you.
Well, I got to take a leak. Well, we'll talk to the guy when we get back from break, and we'll see what he's about, all right?
All right.
Cool.
I got to take a leak.
Yeah.
I want to hear this Richard Cheese thing. Baby got back. Richard Cheese is going to perform on our show, I think.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. He's now listening and realizing he was on the radio, and now it's going to get ugly. And he's coming back. He's like, he's pissed.
Oh, boy.
I'm not even leaving the studio.
You have to go in the bathroom. He's going to kick your ass all over that bathroom.
I'm not leaving the studio. He's coming back in.
Oh, man, is he
You
pissed?
fucking guys. I've been through a 5-year litigation. You think I want to get on the fucking air with this asshole? Now I'm pissed.
Master
Hey,
Flo.
it was
Guys.
It was Anthony's.
Radio's radio.
Hey, I didn't say
I
anything.
went through a 5-year litigation.
It was Anthony's fault.
I've
Look,
been through the
look,
polls
look.
with lawyers.
Look, it was Anthony's fault.
Hey, what are you pointing at me? I didn't do shit.
Jim,
It's
it was
5 years.
It was Anthony's fault,
5
right?
years. They took everything.
I can't believe Anthony
Now I'm
would
going
do
to
that
get
to
some
you.
pendejo on the phone that's going to say that he wants to
Norton.
challenge me.
What?
Whose idea was it to make believe we were off the air? Anthony's, right?
What are you talking about?
Rewind the tape. Opie's the one going, no. We're
That is stupid.
Yeah, that was
when
really
Master,
stupid,
when
Anthony.
Master, when Master Poe asked, are we off the air? Who's the one that said, yes, we're off the air?
That was you.
Bullshit. It was Opie.
Jim?
Guys.
Who was the one that said, hey, how long until we're back on the air? 2 to 3 minutes?
That is not why I'm here.
Clever ruse, Opie.
That is not why I'm here.
Right.
Okay? My skills do
Here,
not pertain
get on the
to
mic because
sport.
we're on the radio now.
Oh, we are.
Yeah.
This is fun.
Oh, boy. Oh,
Hello?
my God.
No,
the guy's
we're
not
on the
here.
air. You're talking to us.
Okay, yeah. Okay, now, what?
No, the guy
You
ain't on
guys
the air.
pissed me off, man. I'm telling you.
I know, Anthony. I
5
can't
years
believe
of litigation. The worst combat in my life.
Oh, boy.
The worst.
What happened?
You can't just reach over.
Are you allowed to tell what
First
happened?
insurance.
judge.
Wow, no, first a flood.
all right,
Wait, hold on.
But what happened?
No, I'll tell you. 1999, I was hit with Hurricane Floyd. 3 years of litigation with that.
Yeah,
and
but that
now,
has nothing to do with fighting somebody.
wait a second. We're talking about litigation. We're talking about legalities here.
Is he trying to say he tried to fight a hurricane?
Opie.
Is he smiling?
No,
Yeah.
I'm not.
No, it's not a smile. It's more of a growl.
Okay.
And then,
All right, Hurricane
and
Floyd.
then after that, and then my divorce. I mean, come on, any man that's out there.
Stop whining.
Okay,
Look, my hands are above the table. Look,
guys,
I don't push those buttons.
guys,
I don't push those buttons.
you brought me into this.
Look, I'm going to explain.
And that is not why I'm here.
I
I'm not here
handle
to
the phone
entertain.
calls. Anthony does the sound bites, right, Anthony?
I'm not doing anything.
Well, technically, the guy did. You really didn't do anything because the guy just called and asked for it. You
Yeah,
said
that's
no.
all.
You said
What-
no,
yeah,
I
you
can't
actually
do it. I'll hurt
said
the
no.
guy. I'll have a lawsuit.
I didn't say anything. I didn't even talk to the guy.
But you fought a hurricane and you got divorced. That has nothing to do with beating up somebody for the radio show.
litigation.
But this guy's saying he could kick your ass.
Well,
And I had enough
what's
confidence
with
to
the
say that
you
Master
know,
Poe
I'm not
could
here.
kick this guy's
That's
ass.
not why I'm here. You want to put him on the phone? You want to put him on the radio?
We're gonna
No,
get,
not if
That's
the
fine.
litigation thing. What's with the litigation?
Yeah, what's with the litigation?
5 years of going through court. Yeah. Dealing with. Oh. Is that it? You're setting me up.
Wait a minute. I had nothing to do with that.
Opie!
I had nothing to do with that.
This is going to be fun. Somebody's
Are you
going to attack.
insane?
Somebody's going to attack, and I'm going to duck, and it's going to hit you in the eye. Pow!
Are you insane, Anthony?
I'm not doing anything.
Let Master Poe tell his little story.
No, I'm not going to say nothing.
Holy crap.
You got me pissed off.
All right.
I don't get angry.
What's up with the litigation?
Nothing.
Huh?
You're gonna hit the laughter button.
I don't have laughter buttons.
Don't lie.
I don't have laughter buttons.
I love how me and Opie will just throw each other under the bus at a moment's notice.
We got to play something going into the real break. That's all I'm doing. That's all I get to play here is music. Trust me.
Well, we're not on break. We're on the air.
Yeah. Well,
yes,
I'm getting ready.
we're on the air.
I'm getting ready to play something into break. That's all. Go ahead. Now, what about the litigation?
I just told you.
Did you fight somebody?
Oh yeah.
All right. And what happened?
Worst combat of my life.
In what way?
Divorce.
Oh, that.
Oh, you see? Now we
lost everything.
We are brothers at combat.
What do you mean you lost everything?
I lost everything. I lost my home. I lost my business. I lost my cars. I mean, what else? Oh, more laughter.
Oh, my God.
This is great. I'm getting excited.
Anthony.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God, Opie.
Is he looking at us?
Oh.
I don't know. All I know is there's no way I'm getting my teeth kicked in because there's no buttons in front of me.
He's not looking at us, right?
Mm.
All right. So what happened?
Nothing.
Nothing. Oh, Jesus Christ, we're in trouble.
Not a thing.
All right. I'm going to...
Why don't we go into a break? Because I have to tinkle.
Could someone open that door? I think I can make it.
Oh, you think you can make it past them?
I think so.
I think you'd be clotheslined in a second.
You want to have a push-up contest?
Sure.
All right. So it was a bad divorce?
Is that your phone thing ringing?
What's that noise?
No, I don't know what that
in
is.
my headphones?
It's not mine, though. All right.
Yeah.
Look, I have nothing. Look, my hands are up in the air.
That's nice.
You know it's Norton,
Good
right?
place for it.
You know it's Norton?
He cues things with his feet.
It's just a matter of time before it becomes the Master Poe show. You know that, right?
Oh,
he could take over this place anytime he wants.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, see, this is what I'm doing. I'm going to play some Richard Cheese. He's a really good friend of ours, and he's coming in soon. I'm actually shaking.
Richard Cheese?
Yeah. So are you better now from the divorce, now that it's over?
I want you to know that I don't curse.
I'm just asking.
I haven't cursed in years.
We're just, you cursed when you came in here. We're just getting to know each other.
I said I haven't cursed in years.
We're just getting to know each other.
He can tell you that.
You lack discipline.
I had nothing to do with that.
And
that didn't make sense anyway.
Yeah.
Yes, it did.
There's plenty of discipline.
Yeah?
It completely made sense that you did that.
I didn't do that one. I mean...
You know, Stephen King came out with 50 quotes.
He did.
50 of his all-time favorite movie quotes.
Oh! Well, we're going to take a break.
All right.
Why to go through a couple of those?
Poe, is there anything else you want to say?
No, because you're going to say we're taking a break and we're not taking anything.
Oh, no, we're going to take a break.
Oh, that old clever ruse of Opie's?
Uh-huh.
I agree with you. That was underhanded.
Jerry, do you know the human head weighs 8 pounds? That was Jonathan Lipnick in Jerry Maguire.
Oh. Yeah. That's kind of funny, right?
Number 49. No, not necessarily the funniest, but the best movie quote.
How about you get something that's funny?
Lipnicky?
Something that's funny?
Yeah. Let's go to Chris on the phones. Chris, what's up?
Hey, guys. Love you, Jim.
Hi, Chris.
The contest is over. Opie just won the MiFi. Too bad he's not going to live long enough to use it.
That's funny.
Punch it out, guys.
Hold on. You don't really think it was all me, right?
No, nobody thinks.
No,
it was
not
all
you.
buddy.
I'm talking to the guy that looks like he wants to kill me. You know it wasn't all me, right?
We're going to find out if a MiFi works up the human rectum. It'd be an interesting little experiment.
So,
I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way. That was Jessica Rabbit in Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Oh, what number did that come
Number
in?
40, Ant.
Number 40.
Let's say hi to Jeff in Arkansas. Jeff?
Come on, Marshmallow Man. Run past him. Go ahead.
I'm sizing up the room, trust me.
Fag.
There's
You
only
ain't
one
gonna
way
do
out.
it.
That's the problem.
Marshmallow
Why don't you put Steve's boots on?
Oh, you could run faster if your boots are on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Fag.
Wait, what's going on?
Steve C. and closed by
Pass me that.
hibachi.
What?
Pass me the garbage can.
Why?
Pass me
No,
the
he's
garbage
going to put them in a garbage can.
Now I'm going to protect myself. Oh, all right. You want me to try to get over the counter?
Opie was just
No,
so
that's your bathroom for
fearful
now.
right there.
No kidding, dude.
You were just like, uh-oh, what am I going to have to do?
Joey, do you like movies about gladiators?
Oh, Airplane.
That was Peter Graves. That was number 31.
31. What are you doing, every 10?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just skipping around. Just waiting to see which one of you two is assaulted first. I have nipples, Greg. Could you milk me?
That would be Meet the Parents.
Yeah.
My nipples, they feel like kind of tingling. My nipples are very sensitive.
What was that from?
I believe it was the one where Arnold was pregnant.
Oh, she's Daddy's little girl. That's funny.
It's not a tumor.
It's just a lump on the side of my head.
Junior, that was the movie. Junior. Yes, I'm in the movie Junior. Junior.
So, how are we going to solve this, Master Poe?
Jenny. Huh?
You know Anthony had a lot to do with it, right?
No!
You know Anthony's the instigator on this radio show.
Why is
He's the puppet master.
The puppet master. Yeah, I'm quite a puppet master.
Well, when's Tom Cheese coming in?
Richard Cheese?
Yeah.
Richard Cheese.
Oh, yeah, Tommy Cheese was a comedian I knew years ago.
Richard Cheese is coming in soon.
You know a comic named
Tommy Cheese, yeah.
He has a new CD out called Toxicity. And we're going to play Baby Got Back, his version. Why is he walking around the counter? What are you going to do to me?
Mm-hmm. I think you really...
You?
That's right.
I think you owe Master Poe an apology.
I think so.
For your little,
What
off
about
the
you?
air. I didn't do the off the air bit.
See, guys, I'm not here for sport.
Yeah.
I'm here in case someone wants to kill you.
But
Not wants to submit you.
But no, it sucks.
If they want to come in with a knife and take it and thrust it into your stomach, that is my prevention. I am your buffer. I'm the protector.
But now-
I'm your guide. I'm your king. I'm the one that will protect you and take one if I have to.
But now the protector wants to kill us. How stupid are we?
Doesn't that always happen? The Roman army comes back and...
He's our bodyguard. He's our Kevin Costner. And I'm certainly Whitney Houston in this situation.
I would have said you're Adam Baldwin. I thought he was a more effective bodyguard, if you remember the original film. Not Alec, Adam.
Adam. Okay.
I was thinking Linderman.
That's what I meant, Adam Baldwin. That was his real name.
Was it?
Adam Baldwin, yes. And Opie is Chris Makepeace.
Well, I guess...
And then friend with the awful
right.
sinuses, Linderman.
Well, I guess we learned a lesson here
Isn't
today.
Matt Dillon in that?
Yes, and maybe and that would be Steve can be Moody.
Moody.
And Ben can be the Ruth Gordon character, the grandmother. You're among friends, Ricky. His little slash wrists. Come on, Hobson.
Wow, you have seen that a few times.
My father took me to see that in the movie theater.
Oh.
He took me to a Woody Allen film, and I went to punch him in the balls. I was too young to get it.
So, still trying
We're
to take a
back.
break, but I don't know how we do this.
I don't know. You put the thing in, and we all go pee.
Here you go.
Am I allowed to go pee?
I don't know. Can you?
Another 10 minutes, I'm going to pee in my pants.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
See how long you could last.
Oh, boy.
All right.
Oh, boy.
Tim in D.C. Tim, what's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. What's up?
Hey, Poe's a fake.
What do you mean
Why
Poe's
is
a
that?
fake?
Why is that?
Why is that? Because whenever you first mentioned putting him in a ring with somebody, he comes up with this BS litigation, and then he comes up as though he actually kicked somebody's ass.
Don't.
Excuse me. And then he comes up with this BS as though he was in 5 years of litigation, had nothing to do with actually fighting. The guy, I guarantee he's not proven in any ring. And he's an actor.
Pretty strong words from D.C.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to shit talk from Virginia.
Well, let's ask...
Or Maryland, actually.
Well, why don't you say that to Poe? Or, Poe, what do you think of that?
Anyone that gets in the ring, it's for sport. What is your name again?
Oh, Opie just ran.
What is your name?
Tim.
Hey, Tim, how you doing?
I'm doing all right.
So, what you're saying is that because I don't get in the ring and...
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, why did you make up the story about being in litigation and make it appear as
Tim,
though...
I don't think he made anything up.
Yeah, I don't think
You're
so either.
just trying to stir things up, aren't you?
Yes.
Yes, you are.
Jesus, Tim, you could have...
It's an observation of truth. It's not masked behind some, I'm a badass bodyguard.
Oh, hang up on him. I've had it. I don't like him stirring things up while we're sitting in here in the cage.
I don't like him kicking the hornet's nest while we're sitting in it.
Exactly. A lot of people wondering if Opie is sitting down to pee right now as he's in the bathroom. All right, we'll take our little break, and then we'll be back after Opie urinates.
It's everything 24/7 XM 202. The O&A virus. It's everything all the time.
That's right, boy. Sit down when you pee.
Why are you doing this?
The Opie and Anthony Show.
And we're back with the Opie and Anthony Show. I'm still shaking. No joke. Now I got to smooth things over with our protector. The instant feedback went nuts, Anthony. Hey, Opie, distract him with the flying poker chips. Lots of balls now, huh? He will break you like you did to Stalker Patty's frame. Al from whackbag.com. You need to hire somebody to protect you from your protection.
Yes.
Let's see. Yeah, Opie, you're going to pee, but you're going to have to sit down and do it. Let's see. Poe is going to reach through the phone and choke this genius. Jason from Delaware. Will XM be able to figure out how to live broadcast from 2 funerals? Angel from Jersey. Master Poe, relax, dude. Master Poe, if O&A and Jimmy love you, they will include you in the show. It's the nature of the show. Just chill out. Don't kill them, please. I've waited 2 effing years for my dudes to get back on the air. It just goes on and on, Anthony.
I'm not afraid because I, Opie, am a level 18 sorcerer on EverQuest 2.
So you know how to handle this situation?
Oh, I could stun him with my freeze spell.
Yeah.
And make quick my getaway.
Yeah, that'll work.
Maybe I could use the shackles on him and freeze him in place as I run for the zone line. Sure.
Patrick from Brooklyn. When I went down to the studio, Poe scared the shit out of me and my friends, and Old Dirty was mentally altered by Poe. He's the real deal.
Well, you know what else you can do? Like what a lot of EverQuest guys do when there's real controversy? The old trick of kneeling and taking the zipper down with the teeth and going...
I haven't seen that in my offense book or anything. My spell book doesn't have...
You throw a flaming mouth at the man's genitals.
Oh, look, it's hitting for a lot of damage.
Henchman,
my dignity level is going down.
Henchman from Brooklyn. Hey, guys, I heard music soothes the savage beast. Maybe a little more Richard Cheese will help the situation. You know, I think we should clear the phone lines. I don't need to get in any more trouble.
You notice how quiet Steve was during that little thing? His little Lebanese temper didn't flare at all.
Oh, yeah.
And Johnny Baby from Canada, did you read that one?
No.
5 years of litigation, worst fight of my life. Nothing works here. I hate this place. Shut up.
All right. You had a Sucks to Be You over there, Anthony?
Oh, yes. Let me pop that up here. Look at that, all unprepared. This is a Sucks to Be You. Lava lamp left on hot stove top explodes, killing man. This is from Kent, Washington. A man who placed a lava lamp on a hot stovetop was killed when it exploded and sent a shard of glass into his heart. Whoa. Philip Quinn, 24, found dead in his trailer home Sunday night by his parents. Why on earth he was heating a lava lamp on the stove, we don't know. But after the lamp exploded, Quinn apparently stumbled into his bedroom, where he died Sunday afternoon, authorities said. Police found no evidence of drug or alcohol abuse. Why would he put a lava lamp on the stove?
That's crazy.
And then it says, sucks to be you, but almost an unlucky lottery. What are the odds that the shard is going to, go right into your heart like that?
Right.
And it's a heap and helping of stupidity, I think. Groovy way to go, though.
Ooh, a little different. Really tough to do a show when you got adrenaline flowing through your body.
Oh.
How long does it take to calm down? About 20 minutes, maybe?
You're really like...
Oh, dude, man. You see, look at my hand. You see the look he was giving us?
Yeah, I know, but he's a paid employee. I think he knows his boundaries and, what his job is. There are sometimes we come in here and perhaps we've had a disagreement with somebody else in the office. We don't go to throwing fisticuffs, Opie. We deal with it. Maybe a little time passes and everything's fine. Pose a professional, well-disciplined professional.
I hope he's listening to all this.
Here's what you're missing, though. You guys deal with it the way you deal with it, which is on the air and well. So when there's a problem in the office, you deal with it on the air. The way he deals with problems is he removes a limb.
Yeah.
So his way of dealing with it may just be his natural thing of pulling off a freckled blonde arm and beating Opie to death with it. He would probably beat Ben so hard, Ben's hair would just straighten out, look nice and neatly combed.
Impossible.
He'd hit Steve so hard his little boots would ice up.
Hat would go out. All of a sudden you just see smoke. Yeah.
I noticed Steve was awfully quiet during that
That's
whole
what I'm
thing.
saying. He didn't say anything.
That's amazing.
I know.
Yeah, I don't want him to throw water on my boots.
Actually, Steve, for many years, Steve was our defender.
He was our protection.
Steve was our protection.
Yeah.
Did you see how quickly Steve handed Poe the garbage can without knowing what Poe was going to do with it?
Here's the trash can.
Steve just handed a weapon over to him.
I thought I was going to be completely humiliated and there was going to be nothing I could do about it.
I thought he was putting that trash can over your head.
So did I. And how do you survive that?
No,
yeah.
How do you come back from that? How
There's
do you
no
go,
dignity.
How do you go out in public?
You have to sit there and just pretend you're meant to be like the I can't think of that fucking thing's name. Bob Cunt SquarePants shit.
Oh, SpongeBob.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
You could take the garbage pail off of you, but your dignity is in there with the trash,
And
never
then
to come out again.
And then there's like milk and whatever else we've thrown in the garbage pail since
All
6
rotting.
this morning, just kind of falling from my hair.
You know what I don't like about sitting outside with Steve in that outfit is that moths fly around his head and feet.
It's courtesy for you, Jim.
Let's say hi to Sam.
Let's all put another log on the Steve.
Chesting? Chesting! I was going to sing Chestnuts Roasting by Steve Sweet, but of
You're
course...
so eager to get it all out in one word.
Chestnuts Roasting. Chesting.
Chesting fire.
Fat neck, little thin lips.
Oh, so eager to please.
Old Komodo dragon torso.
Dragon? Just shut up. Stop the pain. Dragon.
I am...
Oh,
what a mumbling fucking mush.
Sam from Florida, what's up? Sam.
Yeah, man. Hey, Opie, that's not adrenaline. That's fucking pussy juice.
Yeah, I can't argue with you today, man. Dan from Wisconsin. What's up, Dan?
Hey,
this time of year, watching the Yule Steve.
When someone gives you a guard dog that to protect you and stuff, it's okay to yank his chain every now and then, but you don't piss him off and pull his tail. I mean, he'll turn around and bite your hand clean off.
I want to make this perfectly clear that I'm not the only one that was involved in this thing.
Hey, all of you were poking him with sticks.
Not
Every one of
me.
you had a sharp stick. And
Not
was poking
Jimmy.
him with
Not
it.
I didn't do any poking.
And not me.
Oh.
I learned a valuable lesson today.
Yeah, you all were giving him a gouge every now and then.
All right, Dan, thank you.
You be careful now.
We have another crazy story, Anthony, that happened right here in New York City. She survived subway jump. People are jumping in front of subways all the time in Manhattan.
Oh, it's the way to go.
You got a few of these every year. Remember the time that the guy got hit with the subway? Oh, one of the most uncomfortable moments ever. Remember? You know why, right?
It was the receptionist at WNEW's son.
But we had no idea, remember?
Oh, no.
It was like on page 3 of the Post, this story about how this guy leaned over to see if the subway was coming, and he was looking the wrong way, and he got smashed on the back of the head. He survived, though, right?
Yeah, he survived. He had a lot of permanent damage.
Hey, I hear it coming, but I can't see it.
Right.
I hear the whistle.
So he's looking down the tracks the wrong way. The subway hits him in the back of the head pretty much and really messes him up. And we went on and on. You want to talk about uncomfortable. We went on and on for like 20 minutes how stupid this person was.
Yeah.
Got to be the stupidest man alive, blah, blah, blah. And then I forgot who came in just with a panic look on their face like, shut up, you know whose kid that is? And it was the reception of the radio station.
I
Receptionist
hear it.
son of the radio station we were working at.
I swear I hear something, but I need a good crash.
Yeah.
It takes too long, right?
Yeah.
So she survived subway jump. Check this out. A distraught teacher jumped onto Manhattan subway tracks yesterday morning, hunched. So she jumps on down into the tracks. She sees the subway coming. She decides she's going to die, obviously. But she decides to hunch down and prepare for the
impact.
So she hunches down, and 6 cars of a 400-ton train roared over her, and she survived with barely a scratch. Could you imagine?
What an idiot!
She just panicked. I bet she rolled over. She didn't want to get hit, or she would have.
See, that's the way to do it, though.
The thin 35-year-old woman fits safely in the shallow trough between the rails, leaving witnesses in awe of the rush hour miracle at the busy 59th Street hub.
She should have stood up and gone, ta-da!
You know, we haven't had in a while is, remember, every year we haven't had him this year, is the guys pushing people. The crazy homeless guy that pushes you, comes right from behind and pushes you.
I don't think it's been cold enough. When it gets cold, they all head down into the subway and start pushing people because they're angry that it's cold.
But that's a pretty amazing story today.
But if you're an idiot, I mean, first of all, you should not be looking for the train. You should be nowhere near the edge of the platform. Whenever I take the subway, while I'm waiting for it, I stand against the wall so no one can even get behind me because you don't know. Some nuts in the city. There's all these kooks that go around bashing people on the head with cobblestones. That was a big one a couple of years back.
Yeah, tourist?
Yeah, that was like 2001's big thing, is homeless guys with cobblestones. Why in 2001, there's roads made of cobblestone anymore? You ever have to drive on these friggin' streets? Bah! It's like, what year is this? We're in New York City in 2004, and I'm driving on cobblestones. And you shake one loose, and a homeless guy decides to pick it up, carry it around in his shopping cart until a dog tells him to whale it over some poor sap's head. And then there you are. All fucked up for the rest of your life.
There's a lot of ways to die in New York City.
Well, the reason that was 2001 is because that guy actually took a brick and smashed somebody's head, and another homeless guy said that is so 98.
See, what you need is this. This is a cobblestone.
Yeah. All right. Tony in the Bronx. Hey, Tony.
Hey, what's going on? Oh, why don't you strap on your scuba gear and fight Master Poe underwater? I guess that's the only way you want to fight.
Take it a few feet underwater.
I wonder if he could fight as well as I can underwater.
Yep.
Punch it out, guys.
He'd kick your ass underwater.
Yeah, just grab you.
60 feet underwater? I would never even...
Fight as good as you can. You had one fight underwater with a Frenchman.
Well, how many fights have you had underwater?
None. But
Jim, how many fights have you had underwater?
I've had about 4.
I could be the only man alive that has ever fought 60 feet underwater.
Battling your hog in the bathtub doesn't count. Right. I gotcha. Come here, you.
Trying to get it out of the ducky before all the water drains.
All right, well, don't mock it unless you've...
One fight
unless you've tried
60 feet underwater with a French guy.
Yeah.
What kind of fight is a French guy going to put up?
Not a good one, but...
Yeah.
Slow motion fighting rules. It really does. Dave in Indianapolis. What's up, Dave?
I was just wondering, isn't there anything in that 30 minutes of paperwork that the guests fill out that would protect Master Poe from a lawsuit?
Oh, I see. Nah, it was, you know what? That started out as just, a fun little thing. This guy wants to fight Master Poe for my fi. We actually weren't going to have Master Poe fight anybody. We just want to hear the guy talk. We know that would be a bad idea.
We want to hear the caller, the guy that offered to fight. We want to hear him talk some smack. That's all.
That's it. And then it turned into a big thing because Anthony decided to make believe we were still on the air. It just amazes me. Listen to the replay yourself. You'll hear it.
Yep, listen to the replay. You will hear Opie say, no, we're off the air.
And then you'll see, too bad you can't see Anthony lean back in mock, casual, relaxing thing to make him lower his guard. Yeah, I forgot about that, how you were all leaned back.
Shut up.
That was your after-show posture, his arms over his head.
I was stretching.
Yeah, leaning back, but being able to reach forward just enough to hit a couple of those buttons in front of you.
Oh, thank you for the hanging out to dry. What about Opie? How long before we go to break? 2 minutes?
Yeah.
We got 2 minutes before we go to the break?
My acting
or come back from break?
Too.
Worked well enough.
Yeah, all right. So...
Oh, the leaning back thing. Stop it.
Yeah, you really were. Your hands behind your head just to
totally
disarm him.
sold me out right there. I didn't hear Jimmy Norton go, no, we're on the air still, Master
Because
Poe.
Jimmy Norton's a good actor. He took his headphones off like he was on break.
Oh, you took your headphones off,
I believed it. I thought we were in a break.
You did not.
Stop it.
You know my acting stinks.
I think you're a very good actor. I thought we were in a break.
Yeah, sure.
Liar, liar. Pants like Steve's hat.
Brian in Levittown, what's up?
Hey, what's up, boys? Just want to say Christmas morning, I'm going to turn on Channel 4 and watch the Yule Thief.
Yes, of course.
We're on that John Malkovich film in the line of Steve.
Oh, my God, you stink.
Dude, I'm so tired.
You're awful
I've been up
today.
since yesterday.
You're a line of Steve.
I can't
like
think.
Chariot of Steve's shoes.
Oh, Man on Steve's Shoes was really good with Denzel. Oh God.
Wow.
Oh, is that actually?
Well, all right. I'm going to make it perfectly clear that Anthony.
I want to make this perfect.
That Anthony wants to talk to Brian, not me.
Let's see. Just hear what Brian has to say.
Well, why don't you say hi to Brian?
Hello, Brian.
Yo.
Hi. Are you actually the guy that wrote in and wanted to fight Master Poe?
Yes, I am.
Ah.
Yes, I am. I can give you my email address and everything.
Thanks for starting a little bit of crap on the show.
What the hell happened? Because
infighting.
I got.
Well, what happened was that I was almost paralyzed, and Anthony was almost thrown through a window and would have fell probably 6 to 7 stories to his death, thanks to you.
My bad.
Well,
and Norton would have just skated out of here.
Yep.
I'd like to know where's Brian's from.
Connecticut.
He's from Connecticut, and what are your fighting qualifications, sir?
Qualifications? Well, I've done a little MMA here and there, mixed martial arts for those who don't know.
MMA.
Yes.
Mixed martial arts.
Yes. And probably not as much as Poe, but I just want to prove that I could probably hang in there with him for a few minutes, win the my five, and
All right, all kidding aside, there's no way you can hang in there with Master Poe. We've seen the guy in action. Look at me kissing Master Poe's ass now, but it's the truth.
Are you a big guy, or you're like a wiry guy that could kick some ass?
No, about 6'1", 210.
We've seen Master Poe spar, and it's pretty ugly.
I'll spar with him anytime.
Yeah, I don't know if we can get this done.
We can't, only because if he hurts you, and he probably will.
Yeah.
That's what he's talking about with lawsuits. He'll get sued because he's here to protect, and all of a sudden, we have him ripping people's arms out and smashing them with it.
I usually end up hurting someone real bad.
Yeah.
Well, hey, you know what? If I had to sign a waiver, I'll sign a waiver, whatever.
All right, Yellow Belly.
Harvey.
All right, well,
Harvey.
It's a thought. We'll see what happens with that. We got your info, all right?
All right, dude.
All right. Well, there's the guy that started all the trouble.
Hey, get a load of fatso there.
So the Dick Ebersol plane crash is pretty tragic. I don't know why these...
1 second
I don't know why these business executives and these Hollywood types are still flying these private jets. Those are the things that are going down more often than any other aircraft.
That's what I was going to say. 1 second you're on your private plane, you got your handsome family with you, you're rich, you're winging all over the United States, going to things.
And jam with the Stones.
Jam with the Stones. And then the next minute you're stumbling around the flaming wreckage, one of your kids are dead, and... you're freaking out.
Can we discuss?
This sucks.
Just the way the different papers. There's 3 papers we have here. One is Daily News, and here's the article: "Students grieve for Teddy." That's the kid's name.
Yeah.
And in the it looks like one of the other papers, it said "Body of youngest Ebersol son found."
Mm-hmm. So those are pretty normal headlines for a tragedy such as this, right?
And this is the Post, I believe.
Yeah.
NBC jet kid dead. That's exactly the way they phrase it.
The Post.
NBC jet kid dead.
It's so impersonal, and there's no reason to write a headline like that.
He doesn't work for NBC.
No.
It's just stupid. NBC jet kid dead.
Jet kid dead.
But then it says underneath, "Body of Ebersol's son in wreckage." Like, that explains it. It's like, do you have to be a sensationalist scumbag publication all the time?
That's really awful.
It's not like this guy's like, if you write something like that about Robert Chambers, some awful, scumbag headline because he's a piece of shit. But this was a 14-year-old kid.
Preppy killer. I'm sure the Post came up with that one.
Yeah, and I'm sure that's a good name for him. That's what he is.
Preppy. Jew neck twister arrested. Jew broad neck twister arrested on drug charge.
I remember when Lennon got shot, the Post was so insensitive, the headline read, "Chink lover eats lead."
Holy shit. What is wrong?
Well, that's what the Post would write. I didn't say that. The Post wrote it.
I understand what he's going for there. That's what the Post would write. They're insensitive.
I didn't tell them when George Harrison passed away to have the headline read, "Adios, Puddinhead."
They couldn't fix the hole that the tumor came in. Shit.
Yeah, now you got me doing it. See how much that hurts?
It really does. Jesus.
Oh, my God.
That's just a very tasteless way
Well,
to...
the Post is known for their headlines, sure. They really are there. So, yeah.
I gotta blow my nose.
I wish that guy was here to eat it.
Tissue.
Nah.
I need a tissue or a napkin.
There you are.
What a mess. Thank you, Jimmy.
They just don't handle things with dignity. I'm sorry.
Well, this just in about the plane crash, by the way. Oh. Fast Freddy from Jamaica Station. The plane skidded off the runway and burst into Steve's.
That's awful. Oh, God, my nose is running.
Same joke over and over again. Eco from Philly. I wonder if the plane went down in a huge smoking inferno of Steve's shoes. Wow, these guys get it. Jerry Lee Lewis from Whackbag, Charlotte. When you say flaming wreckage, do you mean wreckage of the Steve variety?
Wow.
All right.
NBC Jet Kid dead. That is just awful.
Very insensitive.
It's just, and it's not necessary. I don't mind something insensitive if it's necessary.
Like?
Whatever it would be, like the Chambers thing. Or you know what I mean? You know, or maybe when the Rodney King beating happened. I didn't think that they needed to put Jighead gets lumpy, but that was what they that was what they chose to put.
Oh my God.
What?
The bell's not even going to help that, Anthony.
No,
that wasn't that bad.
Mike from Virginia. This is how the Post had the headline of Reagan's death. President Reagan, forgetful man, forgets to breathe.
Not bad.
And then Kerry from Jersey, I guess. This is true. A real New York Post headline from a few years ago. I remember this one. Headless body and topless bar.
Yep.
Do you remember that
was
one?
A good one.
I do remember that one, yes. Very good. Thank you for
But
bringing that up.
I'm sorry, but it was unnecessary. When Nancy Reagan had the mastectomy, for them to have the headline, 1 down, 1 to go, was there any real reason for that? I mean, it just wasn't right.
Oh. All right, well, it is sad, though.
Yeah.
Obviously. Duke from Jersey. What's up, Duke?
Goodness gracious, great balls of Steve.
Pappy from Jersey.
Morning, fellas.
Hey.
Morning, Sugar Pants.
Hi, Angel Eyes. I'm sorry. I have a mouthful of smoothie.
Yeah, it's smoothie time.
Yep.
A little earlier than usual, but...
Hey. Back when this guy in California killed all these guys in a McDonald's, the headline in the Post was Big Mac Attack.
Yeah,
and
that's true, too.
one.
Big Mac Attack.
Wow.
That's what's sad about this. The fake ones aren't that off from the real ones that the Post does.
And the Post just tries so hard to let people think they're a legitimate newspaper and that they're outraged by certain things. Whenever the Post or that Phil Mushnick cocksucker decides he's going to spread some of his morality around, just look where you draw your paycheck from, you dolt.
His last name is Mushnick.
He is a Mushnick.
Ugh. Sounds like a Yiddish insult.
A Mushnick.
You're a Mushnick.
A Mushnick on you and your family.
I never take it off. I die with it on my Mushnick.
Yeah, we forgot. Yeah, this guy reminds us this was a real New York Post headline when Arafat died. Arafat lady sings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it had his big fat wife on the cover. Ara Fat Lady Sings. Good one.
Oh, Booby Man from Brooklyn checking in, Anthony. He writes, "Hey, I lost my job today. I was Steved."
Oh. Slappy C from Jersey say, Norton is on Steve's shoes this morning.
Oh, God, I wish I could think of more fucking tragedies. God.
Was this a real headline?
What?
Bud Dwyer shoots off at the mouth?
Could be. No, I doubt it.
Could very well have been.
Why do I doubt it? What a fool.
Why do I doubt it? Why did you doubt that?
I don't know.
And we're all trolling for headlines.
Oh, I know. Why can't this refresh faster?
Trying to get the listeners involved.
So this
Opie.
show could have some timing.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
No, that didn't work, Iron Jeff.
well.
Sorry. No.
Last time Michael Jackson was accused of rape, the post headline was Jacko gets some cracko. I don't think Jacko gets some cracko.
I do remember, though, when Michael Jackson was doing that Pepsi video and somebody threw one of Steve's shoes at him.
Chris from Philly, New York Post headline on Kurt Cobain's death. Guess he did have a gun.
That's a good one.
Daniel from Alabama, I just found an old headline from the 70s. Leonard Skinner goes down on Steve in Louisiana.
Yes.
Hey, now jokes are coming in, Anthony.
Oh.
Steve from Philly, what's the difference between a Jew and a pizza?
What?
A pizza doesn't scream when you put it in Steve's shoes.
Oh. Ouch.
That's awful, Steve. From Philly. Should be ashamed of yourself.
Was Eric late this morning because of Steve's Boots alarm?
Slappy from Jersey. Headline, Calgary Steves win the Stanley Cup. And James is learning something in Toronto. He learned today that my favorite Hendrix song is actually called Steve.
I do like that one Johnny Cash number, Burn and Ring of Steve's Shoes.
God, we can run shit into a ground.
Yeah,
We
don't
really
we?
can.
Don't we know how?
Instead of having money headlines prepared, just keep doing the shoe jokes.
All right. Why don't we break?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of any more headlines or Steve.
Yeah, no,
Shoes,
how can
but-
I've been looking at this goddamn NBC Jet kid dead and getting annoyed all morning, and I only had 2 of them ready.
Yeah, 2 fine ones, though, I must say.
Yeah, I should have had like 6 or 7 or 8.
Yeah.
Overheard at the end of the episode of The Apprentice. Your
Steve hat.
Something tells me on the break, we're gonna find a couple more headlines.
That could happen.
Oh, really?
I think so. I'm looking.
All right, we'll do another mashup then.
All right.
I like this one actually. It's Eminem, of course, and No Doubt.
Opie and Anthony on High Voltage, XM 202. XM News, Talk, and Information. It's everything, all the time.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
What is your problem, you insensitive asshole?
You're just a tool.
Is that supposed to be sexy?
What was that? That first one from Planes, Trains, and Automobiles?
What is your problem, you insensitive asshole?
I don't know what that's from.
Yes, it is.
I think it is, right?
Of course it is. That's outside the airport when Steve Martin was on the ground.
I love that movie.
Ah.
John Candy with his awful perm and his mustache.
Del Griffin. Wait, Griffin? Del Griffin. Black Sabbath, by the way, even though this is a cover of a Sabbath song.
All right.
Wine Beat.
Ooh.
Super Nut.
We're back with the O&A show. We like to call it the O&A virus. If you're helping spread the word, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Spread it.
We got to give away one of these My Fives this week, I believe. So I think we're going to try to get that girl to do the threesome. Why not?
Is that the one we're
I think we do
we're
like
gunning for?
I think we do about one sex bit a week.
Yeah.
So we're due for one.
Sure.
If she does what she says, if she does what she says she's going to do.
There you go.
Thank you. We'll give her a MiFi.
Cool.
And then next week, I think we'll do the Rich Voss one, unless better ones come in overnight.
What could be better than eating one of Voss's boogers off a cracker? Listening to a CD, maybe, but I mean,
And smelling the crap that builds up behind his ear.
And then licking the finger that peeled
sucking
it out.
Sucking.
Sucking. He's got to.
We've seen 3 people
Clean that
puke.
finger.
Puke.
Smell it.
Smelling his finger. So it is horrific.
You wouldn't do that, Ant, for $1,000?
No.
And one day, can you just take one for the team and smell what he's
You
got
gotta
going
smell
on?
it once.
I've done it.
I don't care.
Norton's done
Don't
it.
care.
I've done it many
Sex
times.
Bagel's done it.
We'll never do it.
Really?
All
I will
the guys
never
have
do
done it.
Never?
Nope.
Even
Because
for the
that'll
team?
remain in my memory.
No, it goes away. It's like,
No,
it stinks,
no.
and you're done with it.
No?
No.
All right.
How about if he just rubs it in your mustache?
Oh
my
jeez.
God.
Stop it. No.
No?
Just sits there.
Yeah.
No, I won't. Ugh.
Well, Anthony, the list of dangerous toys
is
out. Every year there's a bunch of toys that are made and
get recalled.
And they get recalled as a
little Tykes choke on stuff.
The New York Public Interest Research Group. I guess they buy all the toys, test them, and then decide which ones are very dangerous for your child.
Throw them in 10 cribs and count how many living babies there are after the day's worth of play.
Yeah, I wonder how they do their experiments. And the news, man,
That one's blue.
The news, they're just a bunch of scumbags. Because I saw this the other day. Coming up is the child. Jesus, I got it now. Is the toy your child playing with dangerous?
Yeah.
We'll tell you after this. And there's your little Johnny in the other room playing with all his toys, and you're wondering if one of those toys is going to kill him. But you have to wait through the commercial break
gotta
because these scumbags want to, get their ratings up.
I've seen ones that it's not even a commercial break; it's a teaser for the news that isn't even going to come on till later that night, and they go, "Toys could kill your children. We'll tell you which ones at 11."
Are you driving a dangerous car? Tune in at 11 o'clock. For our inside investigation.
A popular food poisoned. We'll tell you what it is. What? I can't eat until... What?
11.
They love that. They love doing
absolutely
that
love that. And then they call us scumbags.
So now they got the toys, the recalled toys. But... what?
I know we were moving on, but...
Oh, no.
Joe from Staten Island. Go ahead, Joe, real fast.
Yeah, I'm willing to walk across these boots for a MiFi. All right, I'm going to go fuck my sink. Later.
Wow.
Nice call back.
What a good call.
Yeah, he knew
Good
exactly
caller.
how to make a call to a radio station.
And he's gone.
I like the people that just know how it's done.
Oh, yeah.
In and out.
That's it.
That's it. Very good. So there's a list of the dangerous toys that we should be watching out for.
How dangerous are these?
Not really that. I don't know. I've never heard of any of these things.
Jimmy.
What?
I see you
Don't lift your
slipping
cheek.
a cheek off the chair.
I
Holy
did
ass.
not do it. Did not do it. I promise you I didn't do it.
Then what the hell is that?
I lifted my cheek, but I was afraid if I eased it out, it was going to be a butterscotch pudding extravaganza.
A Tippy Tom undies.
Yeah, especially after one of those nice smoothies. That's the last thing I knew was blasted into my socks. So I stopped.
Choking hazard toys not properly labeled. Fun Years Music Big Drum musical set.
What is?
Hot Wheels Rev Up cars.
Oh, you know what toy is really bad this year? Fist of Drunken Father when child is talking loud when supposed to be in bed. That's a really dangerous one. Careful. Careful of that one.
Could cause bruising.
Did that happen to you as a kid?
No, it didn't. But you got to be careful too. The black kids are having a little problem with the toy this year.
Yep.
Is that there's this toy called Teacher's Mouth makes your penis wet in certain parts of Long Island. I love that woman. I can't get enough of that. She's a hot
very
chick.
Hot. She was very hot.
And you know the kid's
blonde
not
teacher.
mad. And the kid's not mad. The little kid couldn't be mad. He's probably pissed at his brother for C-blocking.
Ratting him out.
Yeah.
Wait, what was that story again? Which one was this now?
He was an 8-year-old kid.
Oh,
the
the
teacher
8-year-old.
couldn't get enough
Wait,
of him.
Oh, that blonde?
That's her.
Yeah.
I thought that was the other blonde from the other one. That.
Oh, maybe it is. Maybe I'm just building it up. Damn it.
I think that kid that the blonde was with was older than 8. He was 12. 12.
Oh, was he? There's one that was 8.
See, I think if you're 12 years old and your teacher wants to bang you, you're really into it and very happy that it's happening.
If you're a boy?
Yes.
Yeah.
But if you're a girl, then there's all
Then
sorts
it's
of problems.
creepy.
Then it gets...
I don't know. I mean,
it's such a but it's such a double standard.
Well,
it really is.
Just saying, people sometimes.
I dreamt of that crap when I was 12 years old.
Did you?
Oh my God, your teacher banging you? Yeah. Your hot teacher that was only, you thought they were old at the time, but they were probably only 23, 24, just out of, college.
10 years older than you.
10 years older. Of course I dreamt of that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have told my brother. I would have enjoyed every minute of it.
I didn't have any hot teachers, though.
I had a hot French teacher that everybody wanted to bang. She knew it. She wore like low cut, tops and everything. Had really nice French boobs.
French boobs.
Just nice milky white.
The hair on the sides of them.
No, well, I don't know. That's a good point. And then she had that nice French accent. I mean, she knew it too.
Oh, she was really French.
She was a little sex kitten. Yeah.
Ooh.
So.
Careful of those kids' toys.
But I think then, under 12, then maybe then people should be outraged. But every 12-year-old boy out there is dreaming of getting laid by an older woman.
12's kind of a weird time, though. You could either be 12 and be pretty mature and be a pretty good representation of what you're going to be, and physically, you're kind of grown up, or you can be a little kid that just...
Dude, we're trying to have a serious conversation.
Oh, man.
We weren't paying enough attention to that you had a fart, so then we have to acknowledge you
No,
again.
I don't. Just go ahead. I don't want to be
You
acknowledged.
just go home reeking of Lysol. Ben will pick that up, and I swear he looks like he's spraying a fire hose, 1963.
He sprayed me like I'm a hornet on his egg salad sandwich. I just sit here and shamefully take it.
Can we start recording them at least?
I meant to be
Can
quiet.
we set up some kind of recording device in here where we could at least record them? Why
Do it in
not?
Steve's studio.
Yeah,
Oh, like
please.
he's going to do that.
Please, yeah, I should hold one of his shoes up to my ass and watch it.
See, and we all have ADD in here. I don't know what we were just talking about.
I do.
What were we talking about?
Dangerous kids' toys, and then you talk about 12 years old being a strange age.
Right.
Oh,
it's one of those. Or you could just be a little kid where you look and act like a little kid. I remember probably going into being 12, I was pretty immature and, like little kiddish. And then coming out of 12, I was more like I was going to be during my teen years. So it's kind of an odd time. But banging your teacher? Sure. Why not?
Why not?
At 12? Sure.
Why not? Dangerous toys, Anthony. Hot Wheels rev-up cars.
What's wrong with that one?
I don't know.
They don't tell you what's wrong with them?
Not really.
Just like little pieces?
Yeah, we're talking. Well, these are the choking toys. So
Choking hazards?
Got to be parts that fall off that the kids could choke on.
But there's other hazards too, Ope. It's not just choking toys.
Choking hazard. No, they got categories.
In South Carolina, they're saying that you have the minivans are very bad for kids.
Oh boy.
Especially when put in reverse.
Ben, they still hate your heckling, by the way.
Ben can laugh and have fun.
Fisher Price Loving Family Pony Parade.
Oh.
You could choke on that.
You could choke on it.
Choke on the...
You could choke on it.
Choke on the pony penis.
Horse gag.
The Baby Annabelle with pacifier and rattle.
Ah, the pacifier, I'm sure.
And Just Like Home Stove with sounds, I guess, has parts that the kids could choke on.
Mm-hmm.
Strangulation hazards, Anthony.
Oh.
The water yo-yo balls.
Water yo-yo balls?
Wow, we're out of touch. What the hell is a water yo-yo ball?
I've never heard of that, but you can strangle yourself with it?
Yes, it's what happened was the water yo-yo balls is the toy that they sold in Houston, Texas, and a woman named Andrea Yates she puts her children and they bob up and down in the tub like yo-yos. Bulb, bulb, bulb. Up, down, up, down.
That is hazardous.
Then the bubbles stop.
That is very hazardous.
And another strangulation toy is the bungee ruse, whatever that is.
Bungee ruse.
And
Does
then,
that come with a colorful little cowboy hat and boots? Boots with little taps on them to do a little dance in Colorado? That could be a choking hazard.
That's fun. Oh, by the Garrett, little blonde wispy hair is not included.
oh my God. We are never getting listeners.
No. Oh, come on. It happened years ago.
Yeah,
You
please.
can talk about it now.
I didn't tell her to look that good. There's a problem now with the new Joel Steinberg play toy set that they say that the handcuffs are hazardous and radiator not included.
Oh, like the little Katie Beer's dream house. Underground dungeon sold separately.
Oh. Or the Etan Pats hide and go seek game.
Little Adam Walsh bobblehead doll.
All right, I'm going home.
Spring sold separately. Okay, maybe I went too far with that one. God, that is horrible.
I knew that one was going to be
Tragedy.
Oh, good news though,
What
Anthony.
was sold separately?
The spring.
Torso not included.
Holy shit.
Oh, that's awful.
Anthony, this just in, Booby Man from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
A lot of the children's toys are Steve resistant, so that's good news. All right, very good.
Whoa. No, this would be really awful right here. You don't even want to joke about that too soon.
Oh, no.
Too soon.
It only happened 2 days
you
ago.
can't. Here's a little rule in comedy. You don't make fun of something before the dental records are back.
Holy crap.
Huh.
Awful. Oh.
What is
That's
this?
a yo-yo ball.
Oh, the yo-yo balls?
Yeah, that does
Oh,
look
I've seen these
dangerous.
things. Okay, yeah.
It's like a
nephew
rubber
and niece.
ball.
My nephew and niece have these.
On the end of
actually.
a rubber bungee thing
Yeah.
that you put on your finger and use like a yo-yo.
These things are actually addicting. They're kind of cool.
They have soccer balls like this almost.
Yeah.
That you tie around your waist. Seriously, I'm not even joking. And you kick them, and they teach you how to like kick a soccer ball. But there's
Wouldn't
a
it
long...
snap back into your nuts?
It's not. It's like it's not necessarily a rubber string. It's more like a regular.
Oh, got ya.
All right, Anthony. There's also excessively loud toys.
Oh,
for the little tots that have their ears that are still developing there. The Barbie Princess musical CD boombox and the Elite Operations M1 tank from Jeffrey Inc.
Little loud.
And then potentially toxic toys. There's a couple that made that list.
Toxic?
Hello Kitty Star Glitter nail polish and Sculpey oven baked clay.
Yes, Jimmy?
He's biting his hands so hard.
Oh,
so
I know.
He's trying to control himself.
No way, he says. See,
Wow,
even Jimmy
he's got
has
a line. He's got a line.
Just think of some of the things Jimmy has said on this show, and there's something in his head right now that he deems too offensive to say. Just think of how horrific that must be.
Well, I think the listeners want in. They want to help out the parents out there. Yes, Nick in Michigan.
I think you forgot to mention one of the hazardous toys. You forgot the Chiving Little Outdoorsman kit. Watch it out, guys.
I think that's that hunter.
Yeah.
That was out there shooting his fellow hunters. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be bad. Kevin in Boston, what's up?
Yeah, the Station nightclub playset comes with Steve boots.
The what?
The Station nightclub playset.
Comes with Steve Boots. And a great white CD with it.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I guess what we were going to try to do here today was talk about some of the toys that we grew up with, which were a lot more hazardous than the toys we just mentioned.
The Robert Reed T-cell yo-yo that doesn't come back up, just drops. The little Matthew Epen baby shakes a lot.
Wow.
British nanny not included. Oh. The Connor Peterson father-son fishing game.
Anchors Away soundtrack sold separately. A little. Is this? Is that?
Huh.
I can't. No, don't do it. Is it?
Let me say, you ass.
That is horrible. You cannot say that.
You wrote this down?
No, don't say it.
Oh. Yeah, too soon.
Yeah.
Too soon.
You're right. Oh, whew. Rule of comedy. Don't make fun of things until it stops smoldering.
Oh. All right. My first lava lamp cooking set. Oh. Jamie's Lil Lotion bucket.
Who?
That the girl that was in the well? Isn't her name Jamie? Silence of the Lambs?
No, it was Karen.
Karen, Freddie. Jamie was
Jamie Gum was him.
Yeah.
James Gum.
Oh, then I guess it would work for that too.
Oh, all right,
yeah, basket.
yeah. But he was more Buffalo Bill.
Yeah.
But Jamie, I think I actually knows the movie.
Nice try, Freddie.
Well, now we got to play that song.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
My
head hurts.
God.
Connor Peterson.
All right.
Oh, it's awful.
Anthony from Silence of the Lambs, the musical.
Yes.
This thing is getting more and more popular as the weeks go on. What magazine is this featured in?
Entertainment Weekly.
And what, as one of the hot things that people could buy or something like that? All right.
Entertainment Weekly.
We're on to this first. Put the effing lotion in the basket.
It rubs the lotion on its skin, it does this when it's told. It rubs the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose. And when it's done, there's one more thing, a simple little task. It's put the fucking lotion in the basket. Put the fucking lotion in the basket. All these stupid women are the same. Helps me not to think of them as human, so I call them it instead of by their names.
Mister, please no more abuse. Can't you see there's no excuse? My family's probably wondering where I've been.
I'll starve you so your skin gets loose. Stop crying now, you big fat moose. Just put the fucking lotion on your skin, and then put the fucking lotion in the basket. Your chances for survival are remote. I'm impervious to all your silly whining, so wipe down before I jam a moth right down your fucking throat.
Mister, please, my mom's got money. Let me go, this isn't funny. Cops are sure to send somebody. Turn me loose, don't be a dummy.
Listen to you scream and wail. Keep it down, you fucking whale. Mind the broken fingernail. The last girl climbed halfway but failed. Precious?
She's down here, you piece of shit.
Put the fucking poodle in the basket. I'd kill you, but there's someone at the door. Don't make me go and get my gun and shoot you. It's a waste of skin. They don't sell fat girls in a fucking store. Put my fucking precious in the basket. Don't you hurt my one and only friend. You don't know what pain is, but I'll teach you. If you lay a fucking finger on my poodle's pretty head, put the fucking poodle in the basket.
There you have it. From the Silence of the Lambs, the musical CD. I think you could get it by going through opieandanthony.com. And they're still coming in. Dangerous toys, Anthony.
See, the second you think the listeners are offended, they start sending in some real
Oh, my God.
stuff.
They take it to the next level. Case from Brooklyn, the Bethany Hamilton surfboard, arm not included. Thank you for that. Mormon from D.C., the Christopher Reeve rodeo playset.
Yeah. I like the Christopher Reeve My Little Pony.
Mikey Biggs from Long Island, the Shelley Long relationship game, pills not included. That song is so addicting.
The Abu Ghraib Lego people. You stack them up. People are horrible.
Let's go to Steve.
Hey, how you guys doing today?
What's up, Steve?
I got one. Well, actually, I got two. The first one is the Little Doggy Company's portable radio for children, known to cause back strain and herniated discs while moving it from place to place.
Very good.
The other one is the Jeffrey Dahmer kitchen set, hands not included.
He likes it. He's laughing
He
at
just
his,
laughs at it.
having his own thing. Tony from Chicago, what's up?
Hey, what's up, boys?
Hey.
You left two gifts off the list there. The first one's the Joel Steinberg Louisville Slugger, and the second's a Susan Smith child safety seat.
Not bad. We did both of those references already, but they're not bad.
John from Denver?
John Benet Ramsey dress up in bondage kit.
Oh.
That is rough.
Mike in Allentown.
Hey, how's it going?
Home of the Bear Man.
Yeah, they're on down here.
Right.
The one that you guys left out is Siegfried and Roy Lion Tamer kit.
I'd like to know who Siegfried and Roy are.
I know.
It's Siegfried.
Siegfried and Roy.
All right, so when we were growing up, the toys were a little dangerous, right?
The Noreen Shatner snorkeling kit. Yeah.
Can't remember any of the toys that we grew up with anymore, but we're talking about like lawn darts.
Very dangerous. Now they showed some dangerous stuff. I think those yo-yo things that you just were talking about.
Yeah.
That's like a strangling hazard.
Sure.
Because it's some rubber. I don't know.
Stretchy
it's a rubber
thing.
stretchy thing on the end of it. It's like a rubber bungee, and on the end of it is a rubber ball. So I guess if you wrap it around your neck, you could strangle yourself with it. But it's nothing these days compared to what they used to sell as toys and not recall as kids. These things weren't recalled when we were kids. They were out there for us to play with and be endangered with on a daily basis. Lawn darts. Huge, giant darts.
Well, lawn darts, they weren't dangerous until you started making up your own games.
No, because the game itself is dangerous. It was played like horseshoes. You had to
I guess you're
throw
right.
the darts kind of at each other. You were at opposite ends of the yard.
Well, you would stand behind a little circle on the lawn.
Yeah,
right.
But
You're
kind of
right.
dangerous. You know?
But see, we started like getting brave and standing in the circle, things like that.
In the circle, throwing them real high in the air so you could barely see where it's coming down.
Right.
Yeah, those are pretty dangerous. I don't think they make lawn darts anymore.
A lot of kids were impaled by the lawn darts over the
Now
years.
they make safe lawn darts or something. You know, it's made out of rubber, the whole thing. Doesn't have a point on it. Had a big metal spike that would go like 6 inches into your skull if it hit you. The other one, my favorite, click-clacks. Remember those things?
Oh,
They were glass balls on the end of strings with a little loop to hold on to. And what you would do is kind of tick, 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 tick them together, get them going, and then really start wailing so they meet at the top and the bottom. And they would just sometimes explode, sending shrapnel like you were in the Nam, like a claymore went off. Or
you would smash the side of your head too.
Yeah, if you did them wrong, you could smash yourself in the temple with it. One I used to love was a super elastic bubble plastic. Remember super elastic bubble
Wait a
plastic?
minute. Yeah, you blew like bubbles or something.
Yeah,
A little
you blew
straw?
these big bubbles. It came with a tube, this lead tube, like a toothpaste tube, full of this chemical that I'm sure was just the most toxic stuff ever. And you would put a blob of it on the end of a straw and then blow into the straw, and it would blow this big balloon thing up made of super elastic bubble plastic. The problem was when you were blowing into it, it was fine and dandy. But if you inhaled, like you took a breath to blow more air in, and some of the air that was already in this toxic plastic balloon went back into your lungs,
could be a problem.
You'd start hacking like you had tuberculosis. And God knows what kind of disease you'd get from it. Because it was something from DuPont Chemical, I believe, put it out.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I remember reading about it.
I wonder why that's not around anymore.
Highly toxic. But kids would...
What kind of cancer is that causing?
I remember a kid down the block would chew on it like bubble gum. Holy God. He'd chew on it. Super elastic bubble plastic. And then there was Incredible Edibles.
What was that again?
They would give you this big monster factory, or a bug factory it was called, and you would take these metal plates and put this goop, they called it goop, in it. And then you'd slide it in. It was almost like a miniature easy bake oven kind of thing. But it would use metal coils to heat this thing up to 1 billion degrees or so. And then they'd give you this metal clamp that you would precariously put in the plate and pull it out. Now you're holding pretty much a branding iron on a 6-inch fork. And if it would touch, which it would all the time, touch your hands, you'd smell burning flesh, and you'd have these angled metal burn marks in your hands. This was a toy for kids. It plugged in, it was hot, and then the bubbling little goop that you put in would cool down, and you'd have a bug. It was like this plastic bug,
and when you ran out,
you could eat it.
And when you ran out of the goo, you started melting your crayons, right?
Crayons, yeah. I'm putting those in there because the oven got so hot it would melt anything. But you were supposed to eat this stuff, and you never knew what it was. The goop came in these plastic tubes. Again, some kind of chemical that solidified after you heated it and let it cool. And then you'd eat it. Look, I'm eating a bug. You had a lot of edible stuff when you were a kid, and you just didn't know what the hell it was.
Chris from Jersey, what's up?
Yo, man, what's going on, guys?
Hey.
Hello, Sweetie Norton.
Hi, fella. Welcome to the radio program.
I hear you. The worst toy, and they still fucking make it, is that Light Bright. You know what I'm talking about? It was like a white box, and it came with like 1,000,000,001 little plastic pegs, perfect for choking on. And I put the little frame over it, like the little plastic, the paper thing, and you poke the pegs through, and they light up because this thing lights up with a bulb that gets to be about 9,000 degrees, and they still make it. It's still in the stores. I can't believe they haven't pulled it. You go to Toys R Us, it's there.
Light Bright, making things with light.
Right.
That was the song.
That's the one.
Yeah, you'd put in these little, and I'm sure those were a choking hazard, those little pegs, and you'd put them in the various colors, and it would...
That's a little dangerous. David from Jersey. What's up, David? A lot of calls from Jersey today.
Boys.
Hey, David.
How you doing? You suck.
Thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Right.
Okay.
I got two for you guys. It's NYU base jumping kids.
Not bad.
And the Chandra Levy hide and seek and seek and seek and seek.
I thought you were just stuttering.
Good
Very
one.
good.
Nice.
Hey, that's good.
All right, Norton, you rock, man.
Thanks, fella.
All right.
Charlie from Newark. What's up, Charlie?
What's up, Owen A. Gods?
What's going on?
You forgot a game.
Huh?
The Kirstie Alley Hungry Hippo game.
Hungry Kirstie.
Greg from Kansas.
You hit her on the
up?
back and her fat mouth opens and grabs something and pulls it back in. You punch the small of her fat spine.
Greg, what's up?
Hey, they still sell that plastic bubble stuff down here. They've got a safety mechanism on the straw where it only blows one way where you can't inhale it.
Oh, you can't inhale it anymore? They put a
Right.
little one-way check valve in the straw? Yeah, great.
Of course they still sell it in Kansas.
No, it's in Texas.
What? What'd you say?
Texas, I think.
Oh, Texas?
Texas.
Oh, I said Kansas on the line.
Oh,
All right.
no, that don't stop you from getting a jack-in-the-box straw on your brains out that way.
Yeah.
All right, let's say hi to Dan. Hey, Dan, what's up?
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Dan from Jersey. I got another toy for you.
Yeah.
Michael J. Fox bobblehead.
Nice.
Oh, that's horrible.
And cut.
Michael J. Fox would be a fine etch-a-sketch. Although not when making the picture, but like, I'm finished with this. Hold this for a second. Shaka, shaka. What are you doing? I was just showing it to you. Oh, shaka, 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 shaka. Try to show him your etch-a-sketch, and he just ruins it.
Shrinky dinks, that's right. Remember the shrinky dinks?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You'd take these little things, you'd cut them out of plastic, and put them in your oven. You'd color them in, put them in the oven on a cookie sheet, and bake them, and they would shrink and turn into glass. But sometimes they would explode, and you get this shrinky dink explosion, which would leave little glass shards inside your oven.
Cause fires.
Mm-hmm. Remember Digger the dog? Dig and he goes with you when you explore. Just pull his leash. He's your dog for sure. It was this awful plastic dog. You just walk it would just go, arr, 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 and it just sucked.
I guess it's sold.
You got the worst toys growing up.
I didn't get that, though. It's just a little puppy you could pet. Megan Kank is sold separately.
That is really awful.
Jim from Center Reach. Hey, Jim.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
How about the Rock'em Sock'em Master Pobots? You guys suck.
We're moving on from the Master Po thing. Please do me a favor and move on from that. Thank you. Thank you. All right. We should.
I used to get beat with
the Hot Wheel track.
Hot Wheel track, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the other thing growing up. The parents would use our own toys to beat us up.
How degrading is that?
I definitely got some spankings with the Hot Wheel track.
Hot Wheel track, that orange length, that 3-foot length of track.
Upper legs, wham!
They could leave two different welts. The bottom welt, which would give you the little notch that you used to put the little tongue into. To the notch you'd put the tongue in to stick the tracks together. Or they turn it upside down where you get the two thin rails from the top of the track, which would leave two really nice welts. Look like cuts.
I like color forms when I was a boy.
Another dangerous choking hazard.
I would smell them, though. The plastic always smelled good when you first open them.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
You peel back the color form, and you smell. I'm weird with
the smell of a brand new set of color forms.
Fantastic.
That was very nice.
When you smell new books, right? You got to smell a new book, especially with shiny pages. I'll smell one, and I always hate when my face leaves grease on the page. But do you ever only smell the page once? I can't smell it more than once, or I feel like the smell is gone.
It is.
Right?
Like the little dittos you'd get in school. When they take one and hand it back, hand the pile back, and you'd smell it.
Yeah.
But then, alas, it was gone in a second.
Yep. Once you smelled it. Yeah, dittos. I used to smell
We so need to take a break.
Why?
Who's on the hotline? Someone's calling in.
Oh, the Mabel King jump rope. Or you can pick up the Rich Voss speak and spell.
Oh, that's hilarious. Mabel King's jump rope.
That's a good one.
Who's on the hotline, Ope?
I don't know. I'm still waiting.
Who?
Big Kev. Hey, Big Kev.
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
You guys didn't talk about BB guns or disc guns or...
Yeah, those were toys as a kid. They would give you BB guns.
You can't get a BB gun anymore.
Well, you can't just go in and buy one. You know, like a kid can't go in and buy one. You have to have an adult. You have to have an adult with you.
Exactly.
But as a kid, you used to be able to just go in, buy a BB gun, go in into
Every
the woods,
little
kill
mom
everything,
and pop store,
shoot your friends.
How old were you when you got your first gun, Anthony?
First gun,
12
or 13. Yeah, pistol. Got 22 pistol.
They once bought me a rubber band gun.
Ooh,
I know.
That's badass.
We had different childhoods, I'll tell you.
I said, "Give me the gat. Let me show you where it's at."
I was only allowed to shoot it in the backyard by myself. That was a lot of fun.
Shoot it in the backyard by yourself, and it was a rubber band gun?
It was a rubber band, rifle. So, you stretch the rubber bands, far enough back.
And you were told to, hey, now, be careful with this.
Oh, yeah.
The rubber bands we're talking.
Oh, yeah. Oof. And then there was a mechanism where the rubber bands would stretch even more after you got it loaded. So they would go pretty far.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Wow, that sounds quite dangerous.
I never heard of something that could work as a weapon and also help ponytails stay in place.
All right, Kev, thank you.
See ya.
Bye.
The Reginald Denny Pinata set.
Wow. With that, a little holiday favorite, Anthony.
Oh, which one?
Ding fries are done again.
Ah.
But this is the Steve C version. He
put a little music to it.
He puts some music to it.
I work at Burger King making flavor Whoppers. I would paper hat. Would you like an apple pie with that? Would you like an apple pie with that? Ding fries are done. Ding fries are done. Ding fries are done. Ding fries are done. I gotta run. I gotta run. I gotta run. I gotta run. Don't bump and fries and hot bad and really hurt bad. So the skin dry. Would you like an apple pie with that? Would you like an apple pie with that? Where is the bell? Wait for the bell. Can't hear the bell. Where is the bell? Ding fries are done. Ding fries are done. Ding fries are done. Ding fries are done. I work at Burger King making flavor Whoppers. I would paper hat. Would you like an apple pie with that? Would you like an apple pie with that? Ding fries are done. Ding fries are done. Ding fries are done. Ding fries are done.
Farts equal funny. The Opie and Anthony Show. It's the O&A virus. XM 202. XM News, Talk, Sports, and Information. It's everything all the time.
Coming up next on Opie and Anthony, Jim Norton sings.
Forget me not, you sightless twat. Your dog just shit on my rug.
Thought that was pretty fucking funny, didn't you?
How's that for a sketch?
The Opie and Anthony Show.
You don't do sketches, stupid.
And we're back with the Opie and Anthony Show. Lots going on today. What would you do for a MiFi?
Oh, yeah.
You can send in an email after the show to opieandanthony.com. I think we're giving one away a week for the next 5 or 6 weeks, something like that.
One a week.
Well, we get so many memos and emails, it gets all confusing. But
who does? You? You get a lot of those?
Yeah, because
I don't pay much attention.
Because your email box has been filled up for about 3 months. And
everyone I care about has my email address that I use. The other one?
So you don't care about the listeners? You don't read their emails?
You read them. You tell me everything I need to know. That's pretty much it. That mailbox has been full. You know why? Remember, I did empty it once. I really did. I emptied it out, and I started looking into it. And to sort through one person that's a fan of the show, I had to go through about 50 Viagra spams.
Cialis.
Hey.
Cialis. What?
Real estate.
Fake Rolexes.
Yeah. I could.
Your mortgage has been approved. I
need help in Zimbabwe. Please send me your bank account number.
Arafat's wife just emailed me, by the way, with one of
those.
those.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I answered her back.
Nice.
All right.
Make some money in the transaction.
So you can send an email to opieandanthony.com and tell us what you would do for a MiFi. We got some good ones so far. Let's say hi to Marvin the trucker. What's up, Marvin?
Hey, guys, I want to know exactly when are y'all going to get real comedy in there?
When are we all going to get real comedy in there?
What do you consider real comedy, Marvin? Let's see if we can find a middle ground here.
Oh, very good, Jim.
Yeah, what makes you laugh there, Marvin?
Well, I don't know, but I know one thing. Y'all more or less sound like Bob and Tom right now, if you all ever heard.
Oh, my God.
I've never heard those. To be very honest, I've never heard Bob and Tom.
They laugh at the stupid shit.
I hear they're terrific, Marvin. I hear those guys are terrific.
Bob and Tom, huh?
Marvin?
Yeah.
Marvin, what you say? We ask you what makes you laugh, and you go, I don't know, but you have to know what makes you laugh.
Apparently funny people, which you're not.
Well,
Marvin,
give
you're
us an example.
You're not answering the question. You're being a passive-aggressive hillbilly. We're giving you a chance to speak, and you're not.
Yeah, you're being very hurtful.
Hillbilly?
Yeah.
I do believe we make people laugh every day. So to say we're not funny,
y'all do have.
Maybe our sense of humor is not your cup of tea.
So we're saying, what do you? Yeah.
What makes you laugh, Marvin? What makes you laugh? Let's go.
what makes me laugh?
Give us a movie, a TV show, a comic, something that makes you laugh.
I can't think of the guy that you had on there a while back ago that sings, and y'all had him go down in the restaurant and everything.
Oh, John Valby.
Yes, now, he was terrific.
Yeah, but John Valby also laughs while he's doing it, just like Bob and Tom and just like Opie and Anthony.
No, but he's funny. He's funny. You two guys aren't.
There's more than two of us.
I think they ought to get rid of one of you guys and get him in there.
Not your cup of tea, Marv?
I don't know.
You like a little music behind your comedy, do you? You prefer a little background music in the comedy?
Go ahead, play the hillbilly song. Go ahead.
No, we're not going to play. We don't have a hillbilly song. We don't carry that garbage.
And you definitely don't sound like a hillbilly, so why would we play the hillbilly song?
Y'all called me hillbilly a minute ago.
Listen to you. You're a dumb guy, and I'm not even being funny.
Okay. Thank you.
You're a dummy.
Okay, thank you.
There you go. Good comeback.
So I'm paying $2 extra for you guys, so I must be a real.
You really are. 'Cause that's probably 4 hours worth of work for you. You fucking minimum wage idiot.
Oh, fuck you, minimum wage my ass.
Hey, minimum wage my ass. You are stupid.
What do you do for a living, Marvin?
There you go.
What
Good.
do I do?
Yeah.
I'm a trucker.
All right, well, we can't shit on truckers.
Yeah, we like most truckers.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I hear y'all shitting on truckers all the
No,
time.
you don't, stupid.
You do not.
You're a hick and a liar. At least stop being a liar.
The truckers are keeping the show alive. You kidding me? They've
You're
been
a
spreading
liar.
the virus all over America for us.
You're a filthy liar.
Oh, okay. I don't hear y'all on here talking about truck drivers.
I don't hear y'all here talking about truckers.
Yeah, you really are. You make the blue collar tour sound like Woody Allen. You really are a fucking dummy, Marvin.
Thank you.
Marvin, if you had a sense of humor, you would be laughing because that's a great
line.
That's a great line.
And you sat there in your rig and your awful hemorrhoids and just took it and went, "Thank you,
thank you."
You sound like half of Carol Burnett's sketches. You aggravating.
What the hell ever. Y'all have a Merry Christmas and fuck you.
There you go.
All right, Marvin. I hate the people that complain. It's only $2.
I don't mind them complaining, but
if you don't
have a
like the
reason.
show, then cancel it. What can I tell you?
That's right.
The only thing we say about truckers is that they go on and on because they're kind of lonely out there.
That's it.
That's the
not
only
shitting
thing.
on them.
Not at all.
I hear you shitting on the truckers all the time. Well, let me tell you. Oh, God, that guy with that voice.
He's a fool.
I've got to put on my hood and talk about the chagger. Jesus.
You concrete walkers.
Look at you people with all your fancy equipment like shoes and socks and whatnot. You people think you's better than me 'cause you do things like get haircuts and clip your fingernails. Well, let me tell you something.
Just 'cause you have evolution and it hasn't made it to my part of the state yet.
Just 'cause you walk upright don't mean you's better than me. Just 'cause you come down from the trees don't mean you's better or smarter than...
Oh, brother. I think we gave our listeners $2 worth of humor today.
$2.
$2 lousy
That's
dollars.
a whole month's worth.
That Marvin really stinks.
Yeah, we figured it out. How much is it a day? 7 cents a day?
7 cents a day.
You don't think you got 7 cents worth of humor today?
Fat Sally Struthers doesn't even ask for that much.
7 cents of humor is that's one Jim Norton line. That's one funny phone call. That's it. That's 7 cents.
How about this, Marvin?
We're
if
in
you're not
bonus
enjoying
time now.
If you're not enjoying the show, why don't you drink a fifth of whiskey and then drunk drive into a school bus? Why don't you do that? Why don't you flip your rig into a school bus?
All right,
Jeff. Plow through it.
Jeff, what's up?
Yeah, that guy was just trying to give us truck drivers a bad name. He's a fucking moron hillbilly. That guy was fucking terrible. He's a retard.
See, I like your southern accent a lot better than Marvin.
Yeah.
Hell, I'm a northerner anyway. I'm down south here.
We're all learning about each other here. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, being from the East Coast and we hear someone like Marvin, it's kind of foreign to us. There's probably people out there listening to that going, he talks completely normal.
Yeah.
I got to go.
Keep up the good work.
All right, thank you, Jeff.
I got to go and Steve across on some Traeger's lawn.
Nice.
Come on.
That's
Nothing?
great.
Steve across?
Oh, I didn't even get it.
What kind of fucking memories do you have around here?
I thought it was some earlier. We have ADD on this show.
I thought it was some kind of a...
Were we making Steve jokes
across.
today?
Fire, Steve. He's burning. You see his hat?
I got that.
Are you a Kiss fan, Steve?
Extremely, yeah.
Did you like when Gene Simmons would spit one of your shoes out on stage?
I'm not laughing because I don't get it.
Yeah.
What? Fire? Oh, Steve. I get it now. Whereas I have to sit through silence. I'm not going to now let you get a laugh.
When you said
in the same gag.
Wait, we did Steve jokes today?
I really thought that was an expression because you were saying Chegger's lawn. So Steve will cross on Chegger's lawn.
Let's say hi to Richard the trucker.
I had silence there. I'm staring at deer looking back at me.
Someone out there got it.
That's right.
What was that line you had?
I would have had a high-pitched whistle. You'd have tilted your heads at me.
Richard, what's up?
Hey, how you doing this morning?
Good.
Good. Jimmy, how you doing?
Fine, thank you, Richard. How are you?
I'm doing okay.
Attaboy.
I just wanted to call you guys up, redeem truckers in the eyes of O&A.
All right.
Not all of us are stupid Southern hicks from some little incest-bred little town. Some of us are college-educated from up north.
All right. You know,
we love the truckers.
Yeah, we have a good relationship with the truckers. We understand.
You do.
You know, we have to teach you guys to keep it brief. That's about it.
Just because one trucker was a dick doesn't mean all truckers are dicks.
Yeah.
We can understand that.
And by the way, people, remember, 7 cents a day. That's it.
7
Make
cents
us feel
a day.
better about ourselves. Did we give you 7 cents worth of humor today?
Yeah.
What else can you get for 7 cents a day? Nothing.
7 lousy cents. The guy's bitching about $2. That's for the whole month.
You can't even feed one of those little spoiled, fly-ridden brats for 7 cents.
7 cents. They ask for more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Rob the trucker, what's up?
Hey, Norton, how's it going?
Hi, Rob.
Hey, guys, I listen to you guys when you're in New York and in Boston. I've been, trucking the East Coast for a long time. You listen to some of these Southern guys. They just don't get it. They have no clue whatsoever is going on.
You can't just say Southern guys because there's a lot of Southern guys listening to the show and they get it.
Southern guys. Well, no, you listen to them. They have no clue. Everybody that calls, you guys need to do something different.
Right. All right.
I think they're into a little more of the traditional comedy. Right. Like an episode of Gilligan's Island or something. Yeah. At least I know where's to laugh because they put in the laughs in there for you. You hear the people like laughing, and I knows to laugh at them parts, like when Gilligan screws up. Then you hear the ha 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 on the TV, and I know to go ha 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 there at my home.
Did we do Gilligan Island jokes earlier?
No, we hadn't touched on
Kevin
that.
from the city, what's up?
Hey, O&A, how are you?
Good.
Guy can build a radio out of coconut. Why can't he fix the hole in the boat? Ha ha ha. That old gag.
Go ahead, Kevin.
Yeah, it's funny when these guys like Marvin call up and say, you guys don't say anything funny. When guys like that call, you don't really have to say anything funny. Just listen to that moron talk. It's entertainment in itself.
Yeah, I want to thank Marvin. He gave everyone 7 cents of humor today.
He sure did.
That's where my 7 cents is going today.
And as bad as you guys are, I guess he's still paying the $2 a month. So I guess who's the joker?
You bet he is.
And someone like Marvin will continue listening. Thank you, Marvin. John from Kansas City.
Yeah, like you guys.
Oh, thank you.
Once we got used to listening to your funny sounding accents, you're pretty funny.
I know. See?
Yeah,
it works. I'm telling you, it works both ways. They're listening to us like, listen to these freaking New Yorkers.
Certainly does.
All right. Thank you, John.
You bet.
Marvin Nash. I like to cut his ear off.
Please, don't throw Steve's shoes on me.
Wow. Now, see? Damn it, I laughed and I wasn't going to laugh. Hate when you're funny.
That was funny.
I know. It was a Steve Fire joke.
We were doing Steve Fire jokes today?
I get a look.
We haven't done fire jokes in a while, have we?
A mongoloid looking at a Ferris wheel.
But someone out there laughed. They definitely laughed at that one.
Probably Marvin.
Okay. All right, what else?
Marvin Nash.
What else? Wow, we're running out of things to talk about. Oh, boy.
How do I look?
Well, we had the Nicolas Cage, the Nicolas Cage picture, but that's more of a visual.
It's more of a visual. Looks like he's dating a 12-year-old or...
Yeah, he's dragging a miscarriage with him.
Married to a child. Because he's a tall guy. What is he, 6'1"? And he's married some little Asian girl.
or they're married, or
they're married now.
They're married.
She's only 22 or something like that.
21 or 22.
21
yeah,
or
she's
22,
young.
really young. He
How old is
married
he?
her.
He's got to be upper 40s by now, right?
Yeah.
Been around forever.
Yeah, and they're walking down the street, and they got a picture of them together, and it looks ridiculous. It looks like he is walking with a small Asian child.
Looks like Oedipus in Thailand.
Holy ass! What did he ever do to you?
I love Oedipus. That's a good line.
In Thailand.
That was a great one.
Where you can get a little bit of anything you want.
Sure can. Can't tell if they're enjoying it or if they're hurting. Expression never changes. Just
we should get this up online.
Yeah, she's half his size.
Wow.
It's ridiculous.
Whatever. Yeah, that's more of a visual, unfortunately. See, if we had these cameras on, we could quickly show the people.
Oh!
Good point, Opie. You could just hold it right up there.
Hold it right up and go see what we're talking about.
When will that be discussed? Maybe in the meeting after the show? We have a little
my
phoner.
God, we had that stupid
It's gonna be
meeting.
a great
I
meeting.
remember.
The meeting that goes nowhere.
I
I be in on
remember,
it?
and I hate it. Of course you're
I
in
have a
on it.
lot of questions I want to ask.
We all have a
You're
lot of
in on
questions.
it.
We ask them all the time, and we just they just keep circling back.
Are they going to circle back?
Circling and circling and circling.
Or tee it up?
And circling. I don't know. Who knows?
I'm going to bring the bell into the meeting and give one every time one of those
Good boy.
cliches are used.
Father's surprise. Call girl daughter.
Uh-oh.
Is this a true story, or is this one of these Weekly World News stories?
I think it's true. I'm praying it's true.
I don't see AP, so I'm not buying it. Is this true, Ben? Where'd you get this
You're
wacky
asking
story?
Ben if it's true?
Yeah.
I got it from a listener sent it.
A listener sent it.
No, that's legit. We use that news service every now and then.
What is the news service?
It's from the UK. It's from the UK
Oh
publications.
boy,
The UK always.
No, okay.
There's always whenever you go to Drudge, if there's some big sensational headline like "Cure for Cancer" or something is up there, and you click on it, it always brings you to some UK site, some UK news site where it's like bull that you'll never hear of a week later.
Well, all right. Father's
I don't
surprise,
know.
call girl daughter. An Israeli couple are preparing to divorce after the man summoned a prostitute to his hotel room, only to discover she was his daughter. What are the odds of that, though? Come on.
Yeah, that seems a little far-fetched.
The tale of family turmoil began some months ago when the father, a businessman based in the city of Haifa, was sent by his company to a course in the resort of Eilat for 4 days. The Israeli newspaper
Sound it out.
Ma
Sound it out.
Ma'ariv, M-A-A-R-I-V.
Oh.
This has got to be a fake story. Reports that the man took advantage of the visit to summon a call girl to his room on his first night there, and that was when everything started to go horribly wrong.
His name, Jimmy Norton.
As the prostitute entered the room, the full horror for him of discovering his daughter's occupation hit him. The father began feeling chest pains, which may have been a mild heart attack, Anthony.
That'll do it.
He then cut short his stay in Eilat, and on his return home told his distraught wife the truth of what had happened.
Why was he distraught? The luck of having one of them at home? Getting it for free? God almighty, I could save a fortune if I was in that situation.
Oh, and listen to the mom, Anthony.
What
she has vowed to track down her daughter and find a more suitable job for her. However, her forgiveness has not extended to her husband, and she has made it clear she wishes to divorce him. And the court case is expected to begin soon.
I don't believe that.
A hooker has to know your name before they come up to your room. How'd she not recognize her own dad's name? You understand what I mean? Like if I called for a hooker and my mom walked in, well, no, that's not. I mean, I was like, ugh.
In hindsight, lighting the match wasn't a good idea. Remember that? A few years back, maybe 10 years ago.
Yeah, that was
pretty much.
That was reported as a real story. That's right.
It was reported as a real story years ago. It's gone away now, but years ago, this was the story everyone sent and said it was a true story.
But real news organizations report it as a real
I know.
story.
Yeah, and it was not real.
I think it started in one of the L.A. papers.
And it would change, like little subtle things would change every time you read it. Maybe a name, maybe a location. But it was the story of a guy that came into a hospital.
Two gay guys.
And one guy had a burnt face, and the other guy had burnt intestinal tract and rectum. And the doctor asked how it happened, and the guy told him the story. They had put a gerbil up the guy's ass. They had tied a string to his tail, and Richard Gere bent over, that old gag, and they put the gerbil up the guy's ass. And it's supposed to stimulate the guy, the gerbil running around in there, tickling your prostate. But the string is hanging out, so when you want to get him, you pull the string and pull the gerbil back out. Well, Opie, the string must have come off the gerbil's tail or wherever it was tied. They couldn't get the gerbil out. So one of the guys figured he would go in himself manually and find the gerbil. So the guy bends over. His pal gets down there to help him out and opens up. And he's looking in, but alas, it's too dark in there.
The guy had a broken nose, too, by the way. I do remember this.
Right. A broken nose and burns
remember,
to
right?
the face.
This is not
Very
Ed and
good.
I doing a bit. This was actually reported as a real
Yes.
story. I just remembered not only a burnt face, a broken nose. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's key to the story, but go ahead.
And that's where the line, in hindsight, lighting the match wasn't a good idea. Because he lit a match to see what was going on up there. And he had methane gas that was built up, like lighting a fart. And it set his whole intestinal tract on fire. And in that happening, it launched the gerbil out like a cannonball straight into the other gay guy's face, breaking his nose and burning his face and causing burns to the other gentleman's intestine and rectum. But that one was being, every jock was on the air, too, saying, hey, well, listen to this story. Ho-ho! Light of the match was a bad idea. I'd like to see anybody do that story these days on regular radio. It ain't going to happen.
It ain't going to happen.
But there were jocks and news organizations saying that was true, and there were a bunch of stories like that out there. What was the other one? There was the girl that was masturbating with a lobster tail. And
well, that's more the urban legend story. Oh, no, that one was
being reported as news.
Yeah, you're right.
Like
what happened? And then the eggs hatched in her vag.
A few days later or weeks later, whatever the hell, the timeline's never right. She had abdominal pains, went to the hospital. They put her in the stirrups and opened her up, and all of a sudden these baby lobsters just start pouring out of her snatch.
It's cruel.
Because as she was masturbating with it, it laid eggs.
Right.
And the other one is the woman that... I think about this. It gives me the heebie-jeebies.
What?
She had a boil on her tongue,
Uh-huh.
and they went. She went to the doctor, and they lanced it, and all of a sudden maggots started pouring out of her tongue, and they couldn't believe where it came from. They didn't know where it came from, and they tracked it down to her licking an envelope and getting a paper cut from the envelope. And the envelope was so old, sitting on the shelf, that flies had laid their eggs on the glue.
Stop.
And when she did that, it cut her and put a fly egg in her tongue. Those are all stories, though, that people talk about like they're true. They're not so much like the urban legends of the wedding where they turn over the plate and there's a picture of the bride having sex with the best man. Because these are supposed to be news stories.
Right.
I'll tell you a true one. This did happen.
No, it didn't. Shut up.
Absolutely.
I'm just saying
This
that.
is all about parasites and stuff. And this one guy was somewhere in the woods, and he fell, and he got these weird parasites in his skin, and they burrow under your skin, and they like all the way up his arm and his chest. And they're like little maggots, but you could actually see them move under the skin.
Stop it.
And he itched. He couldn't sleep for 7 months. I mean, he slept, but it was on and off.
Captain Kirk, they put creatures in our bodies. Creatures in your body? Where'd they put them, Checo? And they'd crawl around.
That was true, yeah. That was just the same. There was the whole story. But they really were little parasites.
All right, in honor of Gerbil Guy, why don't we play Stephen Lynch Gerbil? We'll come back without taking a break, and we'll finish the show with what did I learn and
let's see what
all
kind
that
of
stuff.
education
Have a
you
meeting.
people got today.
Yeah, why not? Hit that.
I bought a gerbil at the petting zoo. If Richard Gere can do it, I can too. I get undressed, I start to lube. I stick the gerbil in the end of the tube, wondering just how he'll feel. Will he like it better than his little wheel? Careful now, he's right beside me. One more inch and he's inside me. Go! my gerbil's on Easy Street. It's warm and cozy and there's plenty to eat. The situation is beyond my control. Gotta find a way to get him out of his hole. I try crowbars, I try wires. I almost had him with a pair of pliers. I tried cheese, but he's not biting. I wish this wasn't so exciting. Go, gerbil, go. Jesus, I am such a sucker. Please get out, you furry fucker. I think I am getting ill. Suddenly, he's very, very still. Now it's too late, my gerbil died. I guess I have committed germicide. Here's some advice, it's very clear cut. If you love your gerbil, don't stick him up your butt. Don't stick him up your butt. Little furry gerbil in your booty hole. Don't stick him and you put him in your test and I won't come out and I'm on a fucking day and I put him in town and I skin him up a do up a do up a day and a young dash shit him up ding ding. Yeah.
Stephen Lynch, the gerbil song on the Opie and Anthony Show. As we limp to the finish line here. Any more Stephen Lynch songs we can play that make sense?
Yeah, that one was topical.
Yes, of course, because I'm smart.
I'm smart.
JP from Long Island, what's up, buddy?
Sitting in that chair all hunched down. I'm smart. Yeah, what a waste.
Not dumb like everyone says.
Come out in the boat and shoot him.
Jim, you falling asleep over there?
Not at all, Ope. Just stretched out, thinking and listening.
He's relaxing.
Doesn't help the mood of the show here. We're all tired, and you're looking real tired.
Dude, I'm tired. I've been up since yesterday afternoon. I have a little cyst on my back, which I've had for 3 years.
You do?
Yeah, it's nothing. It's fatty.
Where?
Right by where my back meets my...
Your ass crack?
Yeah.
Like your tailbone?
Might be an extra nipple.
That's nothing. I had a doctor.
That's a common thing. People get that, but it hurts really bad.
No, mine's not bad. It's just if I'm just sitting on it with my belt digging into it.
Yeah.
A little fat knuckle in my back.
Let's see what JP... Smell when you rub it?
No.
Let's see what JP has. JP?
What's up, fellas?
Hey.
Yeah, I wanted to bust on Ant, man.
Why?
He moved from, Huntington. He moves up to Great Neck. I
went from Huntington to Brooklyn to Great Neck, my friend.
That's right.
You might as well stay in Brooklyn with the Jews, because that is the crankiest area ever, bro.
Oh, I agree wholeheartedly. I love my cranky new neighborhood. I don't talk to anybody. I just have to. The only thing I really have to deal with is old Jewish ladies trying to make sure they don't lose out 5 cents at cash registers.
The one good thing, dude, you got to admit, before they get old, you got some hot Jewish moms up there.
I don't know. I haven't seen any. I just see old Jewish people.
Dude, look around. They're up there.
You know what, though? There's Indians, too. Not woo-woo-woo Indians. There's the high-end dot-head Indians, the ones that become doctors and stuff.
Mercedes-Benz style.
Yeah. So it's, oh, God, who farted?
Holy
Jimmy.
crap, dude.
No one did.
Holy Jesus.
Jesus,
no,
dude.
No,
that's a bad
the worst one ever. Holy shit, I can't breathe.
Steve, spray it right on him. That's what we do now.
What are you doing? It's nothing on me. I didn't do anything. You're lying. You're a lying fuck.
Dude, why do you have to fart every morning?
Oh, my God, it smells like a dog took a dump on the rug.
My whole stomach is percolating because I'm trying to hold him in.
All right,
I'm trying to be nice about it.
Thank you, sir. I like my cranky neighborhood.
Chris from Jersey, what's up, Chris?
I got an early. What did you learn, guys?
Oh, good. Let's get moving here.
I learned that the CNC is combustible.
Oh, very good.
Hey, Jimmy.
Sir, please.
I'm asking where you're playing this weekend.
Oh, I'm actually going to be a little bit probably at the Comedy Cellar.
You don't care.
No, I know that.
You don't
It's
care.
really funny.
But if you want to
hung up on you.
If you want to find out where I'll be, December 23rd, I'll be in Long Island at the Downtown.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
The only gig I have local till the end of the year.
Rob from Long Island, what's up?
What's going on, guys?
Hey.
Okay, I learned that Opie's having a BYOT party at his house.
That's right.
On your own table.
That's good. Thank you, buddy. Let's say hi to Ryan in Philly. Hey, Ryan.
What's up, guys?
Hey.
Hey, Boo Boo.
Hi, Ryan.
I learned that the O&A humor is for the blue state truckers.
Blue State Truckers. I think some of the red states get the humor.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, Ryan. Yes, caller.
Wait, what is he doing? What was that, a bit?
I don't know.
Was he trying to do a bit?
I think he was.
Oh, he was getting himself? Sex Bagel's telling us? Okay. Mike from Jersey. Today I learned that the Jews who live near Ant sound a lot like Bela Lugosi.
Ooh.
Also, he learned that if Master Poe is Kevin Costner, then Opie is definitely Whitney Houston.
I learned the show is much more enjoyable to do with the FHM Lingerie World Tour 2004 in front of you. This, what's her name, Sophie Monk?
Unbelievable, right? The blonde?
Yeah, where did she come from?
I have no idea.
She's been, the page has been opened in front of me for the entire show, and what a distraction.
And that's why the people didn't get their 7 cents today.
That's pretty much it, because
it has
Sophie
a little bit,
Monk.
little Bridget Bardot in her.
Yeah.
Wow. The young version of Bridget Bardot, obviously. Not the animal rights activist pig.
Very hot.
Bridget Bardot proves that time is a bitch.
Yeah.
Time is a bitch.
Perhaps checking out in your youth is not all that bad in hindsight.
Johnny from Dallas, what's up?
Hey, I wanted to say hi to Boo Boo. Absolutely love you, Jimmy. But I learned today that apparently you're drawing a clit on your back.
Thank you, Cuddles.
Very good. Jason from Massachusetts. What's up, Jason?
Today I learned to not take a break when you guys are going to break.
Oh, very good, yes.
Oh, must have been pissed.
He is, he's not happy. He's calming down, though.
You guys suck.
All right, thank
Bye,
you.
fella.
Thank you, sir.
That was very uncomfortable. If you're just tuning in, you might want to listen to the Master Poe stuff in the replay. T-Bones from Boston. I learned that Master Poe fought a hurricane, and it sued him. Jerry Lee Lewis from Whackbag. He learned Anthony can't be harmed by Master Poe because he's an 18 sorcerer who can conjure up large balls of Steve.
Yeah,
a conjure, I know. Shut up.
Jimmy's all ready to pounce.
Shut up. Because I was laughing and I couldn't say the word right. Scott from Tennessee. I saw you coming at me.
Jimmy's
Trust me.
teeth were bared and he's ready to pounce.
Oh, whenever somebody...
I saw you coming and I just threw that freaking dog bone. Relax. I saw you.
Dude, when somebody puts the emphasis on the wrong syllable, you know
Because
how hard that is?
I laughed.
To conjure?
Conjure. I know it's conjure. Scott from Tennessee.
I like the soup douger.
Hi, guys. You guys rock.
That one I knew I was messing up, all right, as I was saying it. Go ahead, Scott.
Hey, guys, y'all rock.
Thank you.
I learned today that 2 or 3 Southern, or a handful of Southern drivers makes us all look stupid.
Goddamn right on that one.
But there is red states that get you. Y'all, this is the greatest show ever. So.
All right, thank you, buddy.
Hi, man.
Mike from Jersey learned that starving Africans are spoiled, fly-ridden nothings. Garfield Mark from Jersey. I learned on the O&A show today, according to Opie, only 2 years, 43 weeks, and a few days until O&A F up and retire. Jerry Lou. Oh, we did that one already. Okay.
Oh.
Let's see. Kevin in Richmond, Virginia. Kevin.
Hey.
Hey.
What I learned today was, it isn't adrenaline, it's pussy juice.
Yeah.
We did learn that.
I showed Anthony during the commercial break. I was shaking pretty good today. Jacob, what's up?
Yeah, I learned that it's not until the ink dries on the death certificate. Watching out.
Oh, it's not funny until the ink dries on the death certificate, yes. Rick from Greenville. Cool. What's up, Rick?
Hey, guys. You guys rock, man.
Thank you.
You should audition as a stand-in on the new Leary Show, Rescue Me.
Nice. Thank you, buddy.
I'm out.
He's out. Damn Yankee the trucker. What's up, Damn Yankee?
Yeah, today I learned Master Poe has a hard time with our legal system.
Yeah, I did learn that, too. Very good. All right. How much time we got in the booth there?
About a minute and a half.
You're kidding.
5 minutes.
Hold 30 seconds. What can we do in 30 seconds, Anthony?
I thought we were doing just fine reading.
I think
what
they're
did
fun.
We learn?
All right, Mike learned the scab-type nose pickings are thin and delicious, and little Jimmy can pull an entire Haitian family out of his nose.
Oh, God, it just got hot in here.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Steve just walked in. Sorry. Because it was cold all day, and then Steve came in, and all of a sudden, whoa.
Bill from Jersey, what did you learn on the show today?
I learned that Master Poe's got Steve's shoes in his eyes because he's crazy.
This was a very giddy show today.
Yeah.
We'll do it again tomorrow. Bye-bye.
If everybody had a porch across the USA, then everybody'd be playing the game of Monster Rain. You'd see them dropping their trousers, you know we can't abstain. A bushy, bushy young scrotum playing Monster Rain. You'll catch me sucking off Jimmy, we're sucking all damn day. But just because we like blowing, that doesn't make us gay. All over my t-shirt and oozing down the drain. Everybody is playing Monster Rain. We're taking off our tighty whities here in the pouring rain. We're waxing down our members and fucking out our brains. All under the front porch, we're gonna leave a stain. Tell the teacher we're playing Monster Rain.
Imagine Jim going to his mom. Mom, going outside to play Monster Rain. Okay,
Monster Rain.
Jimmy, have fun.
So Monster Rain, if the rain hit you, something bad would happen, so you'd have to get out of the rain, right? Drink out of this. It's an antidote for Monster Rain.
Right. Help! I'm here. The doctor's here.
Wow, what a sick, twisted little
classic
little boy.
Playing Monster Rain.
I was walking down the street, and some construction guy was shouting at me, "Hey, show me your cans!" So I did. And he plummeted 17 floors and was impaled on a forklift. But my tits looked great.
Please, wow responsibly. A public service announcement of the Opie and Anthony Show.
It's the O&A virus.